the Pod Biscast.
Mr. DL.
Now I'm gonna put the TV on to see if you can hear it in the background.
Oh my liquor, I didn't do that. Munch Mash Podcast, we got 30 seconds. We're trying to get this dab here. Getting our dabs ready. We're going to do a shot in the dab to start it off. I think that's going to be our new thing. I know. I'm not gonna make it either. We're here to the Mind Your Manners podcast. What's up, everybody? It's Thursday night. We're gonna do our normal. What we do? Dab first, right?
Yeah. Dab first. Take a shot. Drink a beer. Bang a chick. You know how we do. So, what's up, everybody that's watching? Thanks for coming back.
Oh my God! If you have rung the bell, you know we're here. This is the Mind Your Manners podcast. We're getting to some cool stuff tonight. Chef Tanya is not with us tonight, but we got good news for you guys.
Yep.
We're going to start doing a Tuesday show also.
Yeah, Tuesdays and every other Thursdays.
Every other? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever Joe wants to do.
We're trying to get a special host
Oh, yeah.
for Thursdays, so we're trying to see if he can make it. And I gave away the gender. I apologize.
Oh, you are very insensitive. That's insensitive for the Mind Your Manners podcast.
Yes, but because Tanya has to work Thursday nights now, so we're gonna do a Tuesday podcast with Tanya, which will be our main podcast because she is Mind Your Manners, and we are trying to get a third host for Thursdays. I can hear that, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to plug it into the wrong thing. So I'm going to mute it for right now till we get this going. So tonight we're going to talk about some cool stuff.
No, you hit switch.
I don't know what's going on here. Tonight we're going to talk about some cool stuff. We're going to talk about that new David Blaine.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That new David Blaine magic trick. I don't know if any of you guys saw that. We're going to talk about censorship as far as Joe Rogan being censored on his platform already.
Which is crazy because, like, he left YouTube so we can be, like, uncensored. I would think, right?
And
not
then
just for the money.
And then we're also going to talk about
more censorship. Oh, no. Cultural appropriation, I would say.
Cultural appropriation, how they went after Adele.
Yeah.
And then we might, if we have time, brush on the Tiger King lady. What's her name again, Joe?
That bitch Carole Baskin.
That bitch Carole Baskin. We're going to talk about her
talking about.
joining Dances with the Stars. Is that what she joined?
Yeah.
So
With
she joined
Nelly.
Dancing with the Stars. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell.
Give us a bell.
And you'll always know when we go live on the Mind Your Manners podcast. I'm just sharing into our socials right now to let everybody know we're here. We had a pretty quiet week around here, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we did much. I've been finishing the Weekend Warriors, which is
yeah, we filmed the last few things for that.
Which is coming out.
Cameos, I would say.
Yeah, which is coming out very soon. So we pretty much just wrapped that up. I have to just do my confessionals. I don't know if you guys know what confessionals are. It's just when I talk to the camera, blah 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 blah. I tell a story, this and that.
Set the story up, set the tone. So yeah. He's basically the narrator of the show. He's the one filming the show. If you haven't seen it,
yeah, that's a good.
If you haven't seen it, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
you got to go to Amazon.
If you haven't seen it, I don't know.
Amazon Prime, check it out. The Weekend Warriors.
Sorry guys, I'm just copying these links to share to our pages. If you're here, please push the like button. Please subscribe, comment, leave a message. Let us know how your week was.
Set up a scribe.
Set up a scribe. So I kind of want to do one more dab to loosen up.
I just took a huge bong. I'm still recovering, but I'll do a dab.
Because without Tanya,
I know it's tough, right?
It's not really. It's tough, but we missed that third link, or not third wheel. That's the opposite term. But we missed that third part of the show.
The third leg, if you would.
That keeps us in check, because without her, we'd just be saying some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, we do say crazy ass shit when she's here.
Yeah, but she keeps us in check more.
But she really does, reel us back. And then sometimes I want to say some shit, and I look over at her, I'm like,
yeah, maybe not.
She's going to yell at me, so I'm not going to say anything. We're going to do one more dab, and we're going to get it going. I think Tanya's going to lead us in, though. I think that, oh, damn, see, I did it again. I didn't get my drink ready. Mind your manners, mind your manners. Joe, what are you working on this week as far as art?
Oh, I actually did a it's like a 12-inch like a zombie statue. I took like a blank action figure. It was just a blank figure, no paint on it, no just a blank face, a blank shirt, blank pants, blank shoes, and then I I made him into a zombie. I took his nose off, put a big crack in his head, took his hair off, made his all skin like greenish gray, blood everywhere.
How much you selling it for?
Shredded up his clothes, weathered his clothes up, shredded them all up. He's all like posed weird. I got a removable brain. I don't know if I like it or not, so I haven't like fixed it in.
Yeah.
So it's just removable at this point. But I it's like a 12-inch statue. It's fixed. I made a base for it too. I'm thinking about because we want to do like a Halloween horror episode. I'm thinking about making it the grand prize.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I was gonna bring it over today and show it off, but I want to wait for October.
So before we get started, shout out to DJ Big Red, shout out to Quarantine Coney,
Thanks for
Richard
coming back,
Beauregard,
homies.
3 Stories Wally. Before we get started, I want to announce this here. Next week on the podcast, we're going to do part 2 of our Simpsons episode. You want to grab that real quick, Joe?
Yeah.
We're going to do part 2 of our Simpsons episode, and we're going to give this away. If you haven't been watching, we're going to give this away. This is an original sketch by the Simpsons people. Right here. This was for the show. Certificate of authenticity is right there for you.
And
I want this so
and
bad.
I do have some custom art that I have, some Simpsons art that I haven't shared.
You know why I put the Simpsons episode off so long? Because I can have that in my house for just one more week. I can keep keeping that shit. And then, okay, we're going to do that on Tuesday. This next Tuesday, we're going to do that podcast. Chef Tanya and Nicole will be here. And then the next Thursday, so a week from today, we're going to do a podcast and call in some of the cast from my first movie, A Sea of Green.
Which is dope.
And we're going to have some people maybe, zoom in, maybe even come in. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be over by then. The Coors virus might be over by then.
And if you haven't seen it, it is free on YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube.
You can look it up, A Sea of Green.
In HD.
Yeah.
You can't... This is the DVD right here. This is the original release.
You can't get that
But
shit
DVDs aren't HD. Whoever doesn't know that. DVDs aren't HD. So on YouTube, you can watch it in HD. The only thing you can get on the DVD...
See my terrible acting in it.
The only thing you can get on DVD is nipples.
Nipples,
So,
oh yeah.
If nipples are
Yeah,
worth...
everybody's got nipples.
If nipples are worth $1,000
I got nipples, Parker.
that.
Can you milk
Shout
me?
out to Nah Bitch in the chat. Oh my god. Shout to Nah Bitch. Did we ever send Nah Bitch this thing?
No, I meant to say that in the beginning of it. I've been slacking on the gifts.
Joe's slacking.
Yeah, I'm slacking. Sorry, I apologize. But I am gonna start doing once a month, instead of every week, because it gets a lot, with the personal life. Going to the post office every week.
It does.
So I'm gonna do once a month. Well, we're still gonna do the giveaways, but I'm gonna go once a month. So.
I used to do
But
that.
I do have a list of the people that won that I haven't sent them out.
I used to do that too. Like when
Just been
A
slacking,
Sea of
yeah.
Green came out, I would, someone would order it on Monday, and I would send it out Monday. And then when I got back to the post office, 2 more people had ordered it.
Yeah,
So I
it
went
was
back
just
to the
like-
post office. Then I started to be like, you know what? I'm gonna mail these on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Every week I'm gonna mail it on
Yeah.
Wednesday. So let us.
I just got
Nah Bitch
lazy.
is saying something. His birthday is the 18th.
Oh, word. We'll throw some extra shit in there.
That's a good birthday. I think
Yeah.
that's the day of the digital rally.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my gosh.
They haven't. I'm gonna say it right here on the Mind Your Manners podcast. Let me mind my manners, people.
Just very upset
This is
about
definitely
it.
going to go viral in the Boston cannabis community. I have. Okay,
Uh-oh.
Mass Can. I got no gripes really with anybody there. It is just not run correctly.
You've been saying it
They're nice
for
people.
10 plus years since we've been involved in this community. We've been involved in the cannabis community
So,
for years.
oh shit,
but
Bonesaw's here.
this particular mass can,
Over here, Bailey.
he's been saying the same thing for years.
Gaboon.
It's just run by potheads who can't
Yeah. Okay.
focus their mind on an objective.
It's always-
without getting sidetracked with 10 other
And
things.
it's
dude.
always passing the buck. Oh, that's on the next person's
Yeah,
fault.
that's
person's
another
fault.
thing. No one
And
can
in the
admit to it.
community.
Yeah,
So if you don't know what we're talking about the Boston Freedom Rally. It's something that was really important to me, and it was part of my life every year. So
The past 10 years, this dude performed there.
yeah, I
You know
hosted
what I
it.
mean?
I was the first.
Hosted it last
I
year.
headlined it.
Yeah.
I headlined it. I brought fucking famous
acts
people
there, dude.
for
Yeah.
fucking free.
He's the first person to bring a live...
Not free for them. I mean, not free for me, free for them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
You're
always
the first person to bring a live plant on stage.
You were
handing out clones, and then next year everybody started doing it.
It was always all right. So it's just not run correct, and what it is riddled with, like it has infected this thing for as long as I've been there. Are people who are just taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
Like, that is what it is. It is just people taking advantage of it in some way or another.
Yeah, yeah.
From either maybe I can make big bucks on it, or maybe maybe I could become the Facebook, the person who runs the Facebook for them, and I can promote my shit.
Exactly. Or I can use it to get a better connect.
Exactly.
I can use it to get this guy to talk to me. Hey, I'm running the Freedom Rally. Oh, hey, I'm working at the Freedom Rally. So that's a reason to talk to me.
So
to get your foot in the door. So then they just dump on it, dude. And they've been doing it for fucking years. It's aggravating.
So every year, it's a fucking. It had always been.
It's a mess,
when I first did it, I was like, oh man, check this. Oh man, these guys are gonna let me rap because I rapped about weed. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted me to rap about weed on the thing. So I was like, wow, these guys are gonna let me rap. Man, I'm gonna pay them back. I'm gonna bring Onyx, who is maybe they're not good for a weed rally, but they were a famous act who had a hit record. I'm gonna bring Onyx.
A lot of people watched them.
I'm gonna bring
for them.
I'm gonna bring Onyx, and I'm gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And not only did I pay for it, I gave them motherfuckers 2 shows.
Yeah, a concert the night before
at the thing. Yeah. So never once did anyone thank me for that. Whatever.
Yeah.
My thank you.
Which I'm not gonna put the dude on blast, but the dude that was quote unquote helping you with the music that year was like. After the door, the night before the rally, we did an Onyx show at the what's it called? The
Middle East.
The Middle East in Cambridge, Mass. So the door paid for Onyx's flight, their hotel.
I made 20. I remember this.
It paid for everything, and we made no money.
No, we made $21.
And then the dude that he goes, "Where's my cut?" And we're like,
"Oh yeah,
dude, the money was to pay for the X." These guys.
What were his initials?
It's I invented weed guy.
Oh, Mike Can?
I said I don't want to put his name on blast,
well,
but fuck him, dude. Yeah.
But anyway, so these guys, man, I gave these guys free acts. I'm sorry to start the podcast on something that's not even on topic, but these guys, I brought them. Who did I bring? I brought them everybody for free.
Yeah.
I brought them everybody for free, and every year it was pulling teeth. Yo, you gonna invite Mr. DL back? And I never asked anybody. I just thought. After doing it for so and so years, and now I'm 6 years, now I'm 7 years, now I'm 8 years. I shouldn't be having to fucking go and contact these people. I have brought literally the people that I have brought to their concert have brought thousands of people into this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do it all for fucking free for them. It ain't free, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't. You think it's free to fly people to fucking Boston, Massachusetts, do a rap concert?
They should be hitting you up every July, going, "Are you doing the rally this year?"
So
not the other way around.
It's always some shit, and it's always these people, man. That they don't like me, man. They hate me because I don't want the government controlling marijuana. And
he's been saying that since day one, and they've
sold
trying to sway him since day one.
They've sold out their culture. And they don't even see that they did it.
Exactly.
Like,
and you've been pointing it out to them.
Yeah, they don't even see that they
did
it.
They don't like you.
And this is what you believe in. That's awesome. Cool. That's cool for you. But you can't fucking tell me certain things. Like, you can't tell me about the game if you never played the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, just certain things that they don't like me for, because I be saying that real shit. I'm like, you guys can get, when we had medical in Massachusetts, I was like, hey man, this is probably your best bet right here.
Yeah.
This is probably your best bet. No, we gotta get legal. We gotta hand it over. The government. Everything's about the government. They march against the government. Everything's bad about the government. Oh, but when it comes to weed, they're gonna hook us up.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna hook us up when it comes to weed, man. It ain't gonna be the same thing.
When we got to decriminalize the mass, I was excited as fuck. It was like, you can't get arrested for anything under an ounce. You know what I mean? I was like, this is awesome, dude. They'll just give you a ticket, like they should. You know what I mean? Here's a ticket and take your weed. How I always... Because I've been arrested for this shit, and I've spent fucking multiple fucking days in it because of weed, and it's bullshit. You know what I mean? I should have just got a fucking ticket and been sent on my way. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have accepted it. I would have paid the ticket, paid the fine, and been on my way, dude. But I got arrested for the shit, so it's like, decriminalize it is where I stood, because I still liked the illegalness of it. You know what I mean? I still like the taboo where people are like, ugh.
My whole thing is
breaking the law, smoking weed.
Once once they made it illegal, how the law was written. This is all I said, man, and this is why these motherfuckers don't like me. I'll break it down right here. When the legal thing came up, I was like, oh, how that's written is terrible.
Terrible. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everyone's like, oh, dude,
all
dude,
they
dude,
saw was
don't,
legal.
Dude, don't say that, fucking, because this and that. They're going to look into it. I'm like, bro, you have to let them know. Like, why you want to lie to people?
It's a terrible.
And then what happened?
Legal, but it's terrible.
And then what happened? We became legal in Massachusetts. Shout out to Green Man TV. We became legal in Massachusetts, and there wasn't a store for like 3 fucking years. So you voted for, what'd you vote for? Shut the fuck up.
There was one in the whole state, and it sucked. You know what I mean? And you had to have your it was legal, but you had to have your medical ID to get it. So it was like, what was the point of that?
So anyway, I don't want to stay on these people anymore just because
terrible.
I don't hate any of them. They like face to face, they're all nice to me. Behind the back, there's this because there's people that try to kick me off the board. I was like, you know what? If you guys don't want me on a fucking board, fuck it. I won't be on the board. I don't want to hang around with you. If you don't like me, why do I want to hang around with people if you don't like me? I got so much shit to do. I can do a podcast and hang out with people that like me.
Here's another reason why they didn't want you on the board, because you point out shit that they forget and then they brush over, which, for one, DJ Slim, who's been doing the rally a lot longer than we have.
I don't think so.
What I mean?
1 year.
Even still.
Yeah, he's still longer.
He's been doing it as long as we have, and he promotes the fuck out of it. He hosts the second stage every year, which no one wants to do. You know what I mean? He does that. You know what I mean? Like, you want to do the main stage, and he's a good dude. And then like 2 years ago, anybody else have any in the meeting? Anybody else have anything to say? He stands up. He's like, yeah. Why the fuck didn't anybody ask DJ Slim to perform,
Who said that?
dude? You did.
Oh, I said. Oh yeah.
And then DJ.
And I didn't say
DJ Slim. Me and DJ Slim are sitting there clapping. Dude.
And I didn't even say my name.
Yeah,
I didn't stand up and say, hey, how come you guys didn't ask me to rap?
Yeah.
I stood up for somebody else.
Yeah.
Because like, no, I don't fucking want to
because
rap.
he's part of that community where he's one of them homies that like we love.
Listen, I'm gonna say it right here.
He's 100% for the legalized. He's 100% not. But we get along because we don't. We listen to each other's arguments and we understand each other.
I'm already
dude.
4 shots deep,
You know what I
but
mean?
I'm gonna say it right now.
Oh, boy.
Nobody did more for fucking cannabis and Massachusetts hip hop than I did. I don't care who goes and gets a fucking bag made up and puts their fucking rap name on it. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you are not impressing me because you're MC so and you got a bag of weed that has dude. I will fucking outsmoke your whole fucking crew.
Not even just
at any point
with the rapping. I mean, the
any point.
The
You can hit me up. You can hit me up on
music.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can tag me. We could do it. I don't. You can bring 3 people. You can bring 2 people, and you can bring. Oh, sorry, babe. You can bring 2 people. You think whatever. So anyway, that was one thing I wanted to say about that Boston Freedom Rally shit. Is I put a lot into that for nothing, not even a thank you.
And then.
And I wasn't asked to perform this year, and this year there's not really a performance. It's a digital thing. So it is what it is, but they didn't even ask me to do it. And you know what? I said, you know what? Like, you know what? All right, cool, because trust me, I could have, whatever.
and what the fucked up thing is, too,
and they're nice people.
There's a lot of other like weed type rallies that have been popping up since the Boston Freedom Rally, and we get asked to do them every single fucking year, and we've always stayed loyal to the Boston Freedom Rally. Because
fuck yeah, man.
We've always stayed loyal to them. We get asked to do the other these other
we did. That's true. That's
all these other paid behind you. We do this Boston Freedom Rally for free, and we always throw mad dollars out on stage. Like I spend $200 to $300 worth of shit to throw off stage.
Just to throw off stage for people in the crowd, so they could have a nice crowd.
Exactly, and they could have an experience and have a story to tell people when they leave the Boston Freedom Rally. You know what I mean? Hold
on, here's another thing. I'm a videographer in my life. If you don't know who I am and you just happen to be subscribed to my channel because you like you like Sean Price and you watch the Sean Price video and you click subscribe, like I direct videos. That's what I do, and I get paid for that shit. Yeah. And I did 10 years of HD footage, hours every year
of the Boston
Freedom Rally. Yeah. And didn't ask no one for that either. Nothing for that either. And everyone else they got to do it. Ask them for fucking money.
Flying drones while you're flying.
And the problem is recently there was an issue with people on top.
Yep.
All right, people on top. They had an issue, and that guy Bill. They wanted to kick him out. They're gonna kick him out. And they're gonna kick this other guy out. And a lot of these new people.
I like Bill. He's a good dude.
A lot of these new people think I came in with him, like I'm some new guy, and I'm his fucking.
We've been here way longer.
I'm his crony. No, I think he'd probably been here longer, but I've been here without him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he booked me before, but I've been here before I knew him.
See, I haven't known him since Phil.
Exactly.
I met him through Phil.
So
we've been doing the rally longer than I've been doing it with.
So
Phil.
these people, they got problems. Mr. DL, that this guy, like they're just thugs or whatever.
They don't like that you're not on their side.
I'm not on their side. It's just that I'm not always gonna be on your side because that's what everyone's saying. Yeah. Everyone's like, oh yeah, fucking the sky is red, man. You think it is red? Yeah, you're right, Tom. The sky's red. And
I've seen it before.
I'm like, bro, look, the sky's blue, dude. Here, I'm open the window. It's blue. and they're like, oh well. You shouldn't tell people the sky's blue because we're trying to get this red thing going. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
And I will agree with people. I mostly agree with people.
Yeah.
It's just that when I disagree with people, I go hard on it, and that's the shit that people pay attention when I do. Yeah. People never pay attention when Mr. DL comments. I posted a picture. I'm holding some roses, and I comment, oh, I like to smell roses this night. No one ever fucking tweets me that I'm talking about that. Yeah, but when I go, yo, roses are whack and your hair sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they'd be like, oh, fucking crazy. But that's I wanted to start with that because I think that felt really good. I can tell
another story, but I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
About the Freedom Rally?
Tell another story.
I think it was last year's. We were at one of the pre meetings.
Hold on 1 second before you tell it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. Before you tell it, I'm definitely not getting asked.
Especially if they watching anybody's
they're watching it because I'm gonna send it to them.
Okay,
we're not talking shit about them.
Anything we're saying is 100% true.
Yeah, they're nice people. They're nice people. I don't have no ill will towards anybody.
Yeah,
I just think it's terribly run. There's no loyalty.
No,
there is nothing but backstabbing, and it's like, oh, I'm Jeff, and I don't backstab. Cool, man, Jeff, you're cool. You don't backstab, but you have to represent your brand, and your brand backstabs motherfuckers.
We've done it for 10 years, and we've never made $1. We've never asked for $1 from them.
Never made $1. I'm down thousands of dollars. I'm down thousands of dollars.
I'm saying the past 5 years, they've given us a table. The first 5 years, we never had a table. You know what I mean? So it was like only the last 5 years we've been.
No, I think that's not true. I think we
might have had one, but we never we
didn't have merch.
Yeah, exactly. So we just had a place to hang out,
and we just wanted to hang out backstage and smoke.
Yeah, exactly. So that shit never mattered.
So
back to my story.
I think we always did have. They always did give us that.
This was last year's pre-rally meeting. We were at a restaurant, or whatever, and we're all talking. And, is there anything else to bring up? And then, someone raised their hand and, yeah, this guy stormed out of here. He's texting me. He's afraid of fucking DL and me. You remember this?
Yeah.
He's like, we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So they adjourn the meeting, and then the president comes over to us talking to us, like, did you guys threaten him? We're like, dude, we don't even know who the fuck this guy is. So, everybody goes outside to go blaze up. We're all outside in different ciphers, and everybody's coming up to us trying to explain what he's talking about. And we're like, dude, tell him to come over here and talk to us.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, no, he's too afraid of you guys. He doesn't want to come over.
Afraid of us.
And what happened was he had said something online about the Weekend Warriors, and then we said something back. And he got fucking frightened from it, dude. You know what I mean? He got frightened from it. And then he took a temper tantrum. He was supposed to buy the water. He took a temper tantrum and was like, "Oh, I'm not buying the water now. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that." And it's like, so unless we were out of it. So I think that's another reason why we're not involved in it this year.
And then these people came. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You know, it could be that. But if they've always had, not everybody, because obviously if they all had it, I wouldn't be there.
So we can't go at somebody that goes at us. That's basically what they were saying.
See, at the time, I didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But once it was explained to me after, I think the next day.
It was the next day when we realized what the hell was going on.
It was explained to me. And basically, this guy comes on our show, The Weekend Warriors, season 2 coming soon, and he was like, yo, this shit is a bad look for the cannabis community.
Yeah.
This and that. Yeah. You guys are losers.
And he was
basically not understanding the show.
Yeah.
Like he was like,
not
you guys,
not even giving a bad review. He was bashing us.
And personal bashing one of the characters.
Yeah,
because he knew her in real life.
Yeah, and then he wanted
to get some of that.
He was posting out posts to tell other people to come and bash our show.
Yeah.
So I got fucking bullshit, and I didn't even say anything. I was like, I'm gonna slap this dude if I ever see him in real life. That's it.
Did you say that online?
No, I never said it online. I'm just saying it to myself. I didn't know who he was at the time, which is I would have walked up the hill when we were asking him to come down the hill. I would have just walked up to him and slapped him and been like, "What's up now, dude?" You know what I mean?
Keep that story going. Pause story right there. Pause. Beep. he's the kind of guy who will use something like that against Indo Joe.
Yeah,
so we're just saying these are hypothetical like situations.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
see,
Indo
that's
Joe's
why I
a
didn't
peaceful
say it
guy.
online. That's why I never say it online. If someone
Indo Joe's a peaceful guy. He
Exactly.
likes he doesn't fight Uber drivers in my driveway when they bring the wrong
God.
food. That's never happened.
I don't I don't like to argue online with people, especially people around here. It's like, you got something to say it to my face, dude, and then we'll see what's up, dude. You know what I mean? Because I'll just backhand you, dude, and we'll see what's up, dude, and then see if you can keep squawking your mouth, dude.
Joe has squawking your mouth. Joe has what is known in some circles as a short fuse.
Yeah.
Shout out to short fuse.
For sure. I'll argue with you, but if you're just gonna keep like bitching with me and like talking mad shit, I'm just let's go. Let's just take our shirts off and throw it down, dude.
So let me just say this before we move on. I'm appreciative of the opportunities that were given to me.
Absolutely.
But after,
and we always love doing it.
Yes, but after the first year of what I did, okay, say you don't like the act I brought. That's fine. I don't care. You don't have to like Onyx. Fuck him. I don't like Onyx. Man, I'm this and that. Man, it don't matter.
The crowd did.
They performed a hit record at your concert, and it didn't cost you anything.
For free. Exactly.
That should be like, that's the first hit record that's ever been performed there. Maybe Paul. I don't think Red and Meth had a hit to get hit together. So maybe Paul Wall did a hit. He might have had a hit.
Yeah,
but before Paul Wall or Baby Bash definitely had a hit.
Yeah.
So before that, motherfucking Onyx, that was the first hit record you ever had up there. It didn't cost you nothing, and it didn't cost you nothing.
Yeah.
That should have just that alone. Fuck the shit I did for them 9 straight more years.
Yep.
Just that alone should have given me some sort. I hate to even say me, but given me some sort
of credit.
Of, hey man, do you want to do this year?
Yeah. At least getting asked instead of having to get at, like, say, hey, can we do the?
Because let me tell you something, man.
Are we doing the rally this year?
Yeah, people show up to the rally. You're right, and people would show up without me. If I never it was in existence, they would still show up.
Yeah.
But I still brought thousands of motherfucking people there.
Absolutely.
So and famous motherfuckers who people were jumping over the fence to take photos with.
Yeah. So Sticky, with the year when Sticky and Fred were there, I was on stage. You were pretty much, you had a mic on stage with them, but I was on stage taking pictures and smoking weed. This was digital camera times too. We had them in our phones, but they weren't that good.
I wish I knew we were talking about it.
I had my digital camera, so the pictures, Sticky was climbing the rafters and rapping on the rafters, holding on to his mic and shit. And I was taking pictures, and I sent them to you, and you sent them to him, and he had that as his profile picture on Facebook.
All right, so let's
that was a picture I took.
Let's I'm sorry that we just talked about that for like 20-something minutes, but you know what? That was good to get off my chest. I think this is the most real I've been on.
It's supposed to be next month, so it would have been awesome to do a live episode there.
I think this is the most real I've been on the Mind Your Manners podcast, because I wasn't focused on none of the chat. I wasn't focused on nothing. I was focused on like getting that off my chest. I felt insulted.
Yeah, I always
like
have.
I'm insulted, and I'll smoke anyone on that whole fucking whatever that wants to take it to the cannabis level. Street fight.
Yep.
But it's all peace and love to them. They're all nice people.
Like a cannabis fest.
But if you know anything,
a beer fest.
Yeah, they're all nice people. It's nothing but love to them personally. But if you know anything about me, I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. I'm not gonna be like, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Fucking they're doing this.
Yeah.
This is what your fucking guys are doing. Here's a mirror. Here's your face.
Yeah. You know a double barrel shotgun. You know when you pull them both back and you just go.
So Tanya,
that's that. He don't just do one and then two. He pulls both of them and shoots.
I give friendship ending opinions. But Tanya wanted to say something. I couldn't make out what she wanted to say, so she just wanted to say this.
Mind your manners. What do you guys think about David Blaine's new stunt?
Whoa. Hey.
So, what you guys think about that? Did anybody see that new David Blaine shit? You see that shit?
Shit was fucking crazy, man.
We haven't talked about it.
I know. Like, was his arm latched on there?
It must have been latched on. Like, there has to be some sort of law.
Yeah.
Because he was in America. Because remember when you were talking about Travis Pastrana?
Yeah.
Travis Pastrana was a guy. He jumped out of an airplane without anything.
No
he was in shorts,
no
shirt,
yeah.
no shirt on, so you could really tell he had no parachute.
Yeah.
And what he did, he jumped out the plane and met up with his buddy like a couple hundred yards away, and his buddy held on to him, right? And then his other buddy comes flying in, and then they put a parachute on him. And
and then they pull the fuck. It's crazy shit ever, dude. Crazy shit.
But David Blaine did this. If you guys haven't seen this David Blaine shit,
Shit was pretty crazy.
This is David Blaine a few
he
days
had to train
ago.
for like 2 years for this, dude.
This
You
is
know what I mean?
this is David Blaine a few. What'd you say? He trained
He
a few
trained
years.
for like 2 years for this shit, dude. Because he had to learn how to skydive, and then they said he had to get his like ballooning pilot license.
Oh yeah, I did
you know
hear
what I
that,
mean?
yeah,
Because he's
Joe was reading my notes.
technically
Yeah.
he's a balloon pilot, you know. So you have to because of the FAA and shit. You know what I mean? Like, cause you can't just fly shit anymore. Like, you know, people shoot you down, think you're fucking Taliban or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So I have my notes here. I just wanted to make sure that
It was pretty
all right.
crazy.
So
though.
basically, I just want to show you guys this in the video. Look at this motherfucker.
Imagine
man.
you didn't know what was going on though, and you
I don't-
saw him.
Like I bet
flying.
that's not even his highest. You know what I'm saying?
No, what do you get, like 40,000?
But I'll tell you what, if you guys are looking at this photo in the chat right now, I mean in the video view right now, that if you look into the left of the photo, man, it looks to me like the Earth kind of has a little curve to
a
it.
little flat spot.
No, because like see if you cut this edges of these, if you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just pretend you can't see the edges of the photo. If you cut them edges off, there's an argument because how that ridges.
Well, it
how
looks
that-
like there's a little curve there.
yeah.
I don't know.
But at the
dude.
end, you see that little curve. What do you guys think? Is the is the Earth flat or round? Let us know in the chat.
Oh my god.
Or in the comment section. So, what did you think about okay, let's just start at the
whole
beginning. How did you? When I first saw David Blaine, I saw commercials for him. He was going to be
Yeah.
on this ABC special, this street magic shit,
Yeah.
and I recorded it on VHS.
I do remember that because we watched it multiple times.
Because
dude.
I was like,
At
"Who
your
is this
house.
guy's crazy?
He was so good back then.
He does
too.
these crazy tricks. He steals people's watches.
Yeah.
He does.
He
these
used
card
to bite
tricks.
the quarter
Yeah, he bend the quarter.
and then spit it back on. I was like, holy shit, dude.
So let us know in the comment section if you fuck with David Blaine. Oh
His-
damn! Shout out to Dirt Russell in the chat.
Oh.
See, my chat just came in crazy.
There's cousin Larry.
It must have been frozen.
Season
3 stories.
2, brother.
Wally's back. Green Man TV is all the way from the UK. Man, what time is it over there? Let's see. It's
Thank
almost
you for
8.
watching, homie.
So it must be like, damn, it must be early. It must be 4 o'clock in the morning or something like
Yeah,
that.
getting
2
ready for
a.m.
work.
I don't know where it is.
Getting ready for work or getting ready for bed?
So okay. So anyway, David Blaine, this crazy guy, fills all these. Let me show you guys one more time. He fills all these helium balloons full of helium, and huffs them, and then he fills them back up, and he flies over the Grand Canyon
Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
or the whatever this
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Not
And
the
then he
Grand
goes
Canyon,
like
but
he
you know.
goes up as high as he can and just
So he
cuts
goes up.
himself.
Yeah, I got my notes because I thought this was pretty cool. Even though I think he's a dork and sometimes some of his shit's super lame.
Yeah, see, that's what I was about to say. Like, I love his card tricks. When you see him do card tricks with famous people, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, who did we just watch? We watched
the LeBron ones. Were
LeBron
great,
were
dude.
good. LeBron was feeling it. Yeah.
Like, they're just so good, dude. But then, oh yeah, there was so many. He does them so.
I gotta do another shot because I got such dry mouth.
He but
Doing
like
shots for dry mouth,
most
that
of his
sucks.
stunts, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna freeze myself in ice for 9 days. It's like, dude, like cut your toe off. I'd be more impressed
Yeah.
with that. Shit,
You know what? You know
I mean?
what?
But this was fucking cool, man. Because I've always thought of like that, getting a chair and just filling up a balloon, see how far you can go.
like a cartoon character. Yeah. You know what though? There's only like what 3 famous magicians. You got David
Magicians?
Blaine. You got David Copperfield. Oh shit, must be the name.
Yeah,
And then you got like
No,
Siegfried
the,
and Roy. Is that magic? I don't know.
yeah, that's magic. No,
is
you
it
got this
magic?
guy too, the
Oh.
the mind freak.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. David?
No, David Chester. No, what is his name? Chris Angel.
Yeah, Chris Angel. He's.
But yeah, like you think about all.
there are some like because
But
there's
I'm
a
telling
lot
you,
of
these guys are famous.
Yeah, yeah.
And
There's
they're
a
not.
lot of Vegas acts that are regular acts.
It don't matter
you know?
how cool you are. How cool you are. I don't care how cool you are. Even I think David Blaine's a dork. But if you walked in, I'd be like, oh shit, man, David Blaine's here. We're
Yeah,
gonna see
yeah.
some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So
For sure, dude.
you see the most famous people excited to see him. Like
Yeah.
and he's really good at.
I'd be like, yo, can you fit in my refrigerator?
He's really good at keeping the creep face.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you hardly see him smile. He always looks like a creep. He always like stares.
Yeah,
at
he's
you.
always in character.
He's always like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, pick a card.
yeah.
Pick a card.
But what I would really like to do, since I have the editing thing here, is try to do my best to slow all his footage down. And when you slow footage down, and it's not meant to be slowed down, it's glitchy, it's stretched out, it's blurry. But I want to try at least to maybe slow some of this super high res
Stretched out,
footage
you
down,
say, huh? Stretched out.
and see how he does these things. You know what I mean?
Take a
Because I did that when we
slow
watched
motion.
when he used to shake people's hands. How would you say?
Oh yeah, he would do a card trick holding your hands. and do this crazy card trick, and he'd be like, watch while I'm doing this card trick, watch. And while he was doing a card trick, blowing your mind, he took your watch off. And, like, so while he's doing this card trick, he's taking your watch off, and then he'd start doing another trick and go, hey, let me use your watch. And the guy would go down and be like, where the fuck's my watch? He goes, check your back pocket. He'd put it in the guy's back pocket. It's like...
When I was a kid, that shit blew my mind.
Fuck like, yeah, dude.
And I remember slowing it down.
Somehow.
How did we slow it down?
Oprah?
Was it slowed down for us, or did they slow it down in the episode, or did I slow it down? I can't remember.
Remember that asshole though that did the magic reveal? He did the 2-part episode. It showed people how people got cut in half.
Oh, really?
Remember he had a blank face? Somebody in the chat.
Let us know in the comment section whenever you're watching this. Do you think magic's real? I don't think it's real. No, I think it's just I think it's just tricks, like mind tricks, like, oh, the lighter was here, but then now it's not there, but all I did was move it with my hand, but you just didn't see it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's practice, and it's fucking.
I mean, is that magic?
I mean? They make the tricks.
Like, is that skill?
Oh, Penn and Teller's another famous magic.
I don't know who that is.
Penn and Teller?
I have to see his face.
The guy that doesn't talk, and then the giant guy with the ponytail. You know Penn and Teller. They were on The Simpsons, dude. You'd know Penn and Teller. There's the one magician that with the curly hair that doesn't talk, and then the other tall guy.
I know who they are.
Yeah, you know.
I just don't know what they do.
I just saw myself in the thing doing this. I look like an
speaking of that, we're gonna do a Simpsons episode Tuesday night. You can win some awesome stuff. I think we keep putting it back, but you're gonna win this awesome fucking.
It's right here.
Simpsons art.
Christ sakes, I'm about to buy another one and give him this one.
You're gonna win this awesome Simpsons art right here. This is fucking real.
Yeah.
You get a certificate and everything. We're giving this away Tuesday night. Man, I'm gonna take a lot of pictures of it.
I got some custom Simpson art too for you.
So to give away?
Yeah.
We're gonna give away some cool stuff Tuesday, and then Thursday. I haven't talked to anybody, but man, you know what? There's so many. The only people who know this are Tanya, me, and Joe. But and everyone watching.
Yeah, people that watch in the beginning.
I'm gonna do on Thursday night. We're gonna hit the cast up. You want to join if you're watching right now and you're in the cast of this movie. We're going to do a live podcast for the Mind Your Manners podcast about the making of this movie.
We'd like to get some of the cast to zoom in.
Man, you know what sucks, though? I'd like to play it behind us, but I own it, and I don't even know if
we could get away with it.
If we can get away with it, because we're going to get into that a little later, the whole censorship that shit's going on. But I own the shit.
Yeah.
It's my movie.
It's my motherfucking movie, yo.
But anyway, back to this shit.
Yeah, David Blaine, though, like, remember the one where he just, like, sat up in a box above...
A bridge, right? Or something
it was like above New York or something. He just sat in a
really?
box. He's like, oh...
But that's not magic.
Yeah, it's just like... But it's like starving yourself. Either that or he was eating his own shit. You know what I mean?
No, I read about this. I saw it on a YouTube video because I can't read.
Yeah.
I saw it on YouTube.
Say, last week you said you didn't read shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to read. So I saw it on a YouTube video that he would be able to come out for a certain amount of time each day.
Oh, to go take a dump and eat something?
Yeah. And I'm like, well, dude.
Yeah, that's nothing then.
That's not Ace Ventura 2.
That's living in an apartment.
Remember the guy in Ace Ventura 2 that had to do it for real? Stand on a block up fucking...
Oh, yeah.
He had to do it for real with people spitting spitballs at him.
Yeah. With my help, he might be the best.
Oh, man. So about this guy, like, what do you think? You think he's a dork?
I like him.
You think he's a dork, or you think he's the man?
Is he
cool or is he a nerd?
Well, if I was rich enough, I would have him come over to my house and have a party. Hey, David Blaine's coming over. Everybody come over, get drunk, and have David Blaine do these awesome card tricks. You know what I mean? Blow everybody's mind, dude. Because we were watching these ones, and it was like this ill-ass party with like...
You think he's hireable?
It was David Chappelle, Steve Curry, fucking Drake. Who else? There was a...
Steve.
It was like, Steph. So I call him Steve. Fuck him. It's Steve.
Fuck him. Mind your manners. Mind your manners.
Yeah,
oh, my God. Speaking of that, oh, my God. You got to mind your manners, though, when you're talking to him.
Mind your manners.
It's crazy. But sorry, so let us know in the comments section. I like him, but I think he's a dork.
Oh, for sure. But I think that's part of his character. Like, cause him being like super swag and super cool.
Yeah.
Like him being like it makes you think he's got mystical powers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like we just watching the one where he's just like taking a needle and poking it through himself.
Yeah, it was like sewing his lips.
Yeah, it's just so
it's
weird.
Not magic.
Yeah,
it's just
weird.
Yeah, like.
But he's always been like that. Cause remember when he would swallow a fucking.
Do we have a false?
He would swallow like a piece of somebody's string. He'd take a string off his shirt and swallow it. and then he lift up his shirt and pull it out of his stomach. You remember he did that one?
Do
That shit
we
was
have a
fucking
false
weird.
representation of what magic is? Because
Yeah, because some
you
of
know what
that
I mean?
Chris Angel shit wasn't magic. That
No,
shit
but
was
I'm
just
saying no. But do we have
weird.
just as humans? Do we have a false view on what magic really is? Because back then it was so much easier to fool people. Like now we can, yeah, exactly. Now we can see Chris Angel stitch his mouth. I mean, what's his name? David Blaine stitch his mouth shut. But back in the day, if you saw someone do that, maybe you thought he was like possessed by God and he was he had these magic abilities.
For sure.
And there was no fucking I'm gonna turn you into a rhino with a wand. Ba-bam!
Yeah.
We've just come up with that theory. We've just come up with that. And magic really is doing sleight of hand. Fucking now it was here, now it's not. Type
Either
shit.
that, or there's a school like Harry Potter where all little kids go there when they're witches and wizards and they learn how to be fucking. Oh man, that's just in my mind.
So that's
I
the
wanna
kind of
be
magic I don't
a
believe.
wizard.
I don't believe in.
I want to be a wizard, flying through the air,
So
being a cool wizard.
3 Stories Wally's up in here, man. Dirt Russell is up in here. He's from the Weekend Warriors. That's another thing we're gonna do in the very near future
Yes,
in the Mind Your Manners podcast
sir.
is a Weekend Warriors.
That shit's almost done, homie.
Weekend Warriors.
Everybody that's
Episode.
been bugging for the past year.
Yeah. So whatever. Fuck,
Almost
fuck
done.
that shit. I don't want to talk about.
All right, we're moving on for David Blaine
No,
then.
we're not moving on. But hold on, we're not moving on. All right. So
Moving on.
like, explain to me like some more of his lame ones, because I really like his like you were saying like his card ones where what are some of the lame ones, because I don't really
know.
remember.
I don't really remember this line.
I know he was like hanging from a bridge or something.
Yeah,
in
something
one.
weird. Yeah.
So basically, all right. So let's just get to the new one then. If we don't, we're not educated on David
No.
Blaine enough. So he did this new one, and he did it live on YouTube, and
Yeah,
there
that was
wasn't
pretty cool.
there wasn't really many cuts. There was just 2 cameras. You could see them hanging on his fucking
Yeah.
on his balloon.
Yeah, the 2 of them, they're like GoPros. So.
Let's see. So when he got to about 8,000 feet, he was hanging. Now I'm sure he was attached to some hook.
Yeah. Like
You know what I'm
his
saying?
wrist.
Or some like
so
I'm
to
saying.
take the weight.
Yeah, some sort of hook.
Yeah.
And he would unhook it, boop, boop, and put his parachute on. Now this is at 8,000 feet, well above the. If you fall, you're fucked.
Yeah, he had oxygen too.
Like when he was
yeah.
taking off, you could hear people yelling, "Don't stand underneath him! Don't stand underneath him!" So now he's flying 8,000 feet. He's putting on his parachute. That's high. 8,000 feet. That's a mile, right? That's way more than a mile. Mile's like 5,000 feet, right? It's
Don't ask
5,000
me to
feet.
do math. I've been drinking.
Joe's been drinking, so he can't do math. All right. So now he's at 24,900 feet. Now this is high. This is planes. When I'm flying from here to California and I'm JetBlue and you can see the plane thing, it says like 37,000 feet.
Oh,
Right?
shit, yeah.
That's how high you are in an airplane.
Yeah.
So this guy was flying at 30,000 feet in his balloons. So he was like
Plane,
a
that's why I
mile.
had the oxygen. Yeah.
He was a mile below a plane, a commercial
Yeah.
airline. You know what I mean? So anyway, he's about to cut the cord to free fall and hit the parachute. And there's not anyone really talking about this, but I don't really know much about records. But he was talking to ground control, and ground control's like, go 200 more feet, go 200 more feet, go 200 more feet. And he dropped, and I feel like there was some sort of record.
Yeah, from a balloon maybe.
Yeah, there was some sort of record to be had if you went 200 more feet. But he was losing air. He said he was like not hallucinating, but like
Yeah, you feel
feeling
like you're drunk.
goofy. You know, feeling goofy. So here I got my notes here.
It was pretty crazy.
I said that he seems weird, but he seems nice. Like
yeah.
like off camera, he's probably not so stare at them mysteriously.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
feel like he's
that's
not really like that.
part of his act though, like that character. So he's got to stay in it. You know what I mean?
One thing I
Because
can
if
say.
someone's like David Blaine, he's got to be like,
All right.
I'm David Blaine.
So I wear Lokes. They're super cheap
too.
sunglasses, but I like them. I just like how they fit. That's just what I wear. This guy, David Blaine, just fell from outer space basically today. All the way from outer space at 150 miles per hour is how fast you fall or whatever. Okay. And his glasses stayed on. Did you notice that when he landed, he still had sunglasses on?
Were they these ones though?
I don't know. Either way,
Yeah.
he was going like this. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Well, the
was falling like that.
skydivers have glasses. They keep their goggles on.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess you're right, but it looked like he just had regular sunglasses on, like the Terminator. I'd have to really look at the
I watch you fucking do
Oh,
it.
I'd have to really look at the. Oh, Joe's belching on the podcast.
Mind your manners, mind your
Please hit the like button. Please subscribe.
Please hit the belch
smoke weed
button.
with it. I'm trying to roll this joint,
I know,
but I
I've
got
been
the
smoking
ill
this joint.
dry mouth from the dabs and the drink. But I'm going to show you this picture one more time because that shit is wild. This
was pretty
this
crazy.
isn't even his highest point.
What do you
Mind
call it?
your manners.
Sorry,
Ascending?
you guys are watching the wrong thing.
What do you
You
call
got-
it? Ascending, right?
Yeah, ascending. That was the name of the special. So here, that can't be anywhere near as high as altitude.
No. But that's still fucking high, dude. Just to be holding on to something.
Like, right there,
Even if you're hooked to it, you're still
Like, check it out. Right
just
there, he
hooked to
don't
some
have his
balloons,
parachute
dude.
on.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have his fucking. What the
If you're watching in the comments, let us know if you're afraid of heights. I'm not really afraid of heights, but people's like, oh, you wouldn't do that. You're afraid of heights. I'm like, no, but I'm not afraid of cars either. But I don't want
Yeah.
to drive a car 200 miles an hour down side street.
See, I'm not
You know
afraid
what I
of heights, but I'm like afraid of falling. It's a weird thing because like I'll climb up on a fucking, 100-foot ladder, no problem. I'll climb up on the side of siding on the side of a building, no problem. Pull the siding out, no problem. But like, I'll go hang up on a roof. Me and my homies used to hang up on like there was a 6-story building. We used to hang up on the roof every night and smoke weed and get drunk, dude. Throw things off and shit. Throw things at cars. You know what I mean? But like it's always like. That like looking down and getting that little woozy. That's the only part that ever bugged me. Like, but I've jumped. If you're from around this area, I jumped off no balls when I was a kid, dude.
No
you know
balls.
What I mean?
I don't know what it is,
It's,
but I've heard of it. I
It's
just don't
the
know. I've never
quarry.
seen it.
If you've seen Grown Ups 2, it's the quarry they jump off. But I mean, I jumped off that shit when I was a kid.
No balls.
That's what we used to call it.
Is that what it's known as locally?
Well,
Or
that's
what you guys call it.
Well, I mean, there used to be a tag there. It said no balls, so that's why everybody used to call it there. But when we were kids too, there was a tree there, so you had to run and jump over the tree to get to the water, dude. Like someone took that tree down a long time ago, but like, so it was scary because there was other spots lower that you could jump from, but
You know who took that tree down?
no, probably yeah,
The people who filmed Grown Ups.
yeah, probably yeah.
They're like, yo, gotta take this tree down.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not afraid of heights, but
Yeah, I'm not afraid of heights
Yeah.
either, but what about them Russia kids?
mm-hmm.
What do you think about those kids that hang off
See,
roofs
that's
and
the
shit?
shit that like, I watch those videos and my palms get sweaty.
They hang from
You
the
know-
roof
yeah,
and do like
man.
a pull up
I'm
with
like,
one hand or something.
I get all sweaty and then like they'll do that like one hand stand on the edge and I'm like, oh god, dude. And it's like I watch it to get like an adrenaline rush sometimes. You know what I mean? Because it's like it is, man. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like they bring these GoPros up on like illegal things like cranes. The cranes that are on top of skyscrapers, building the buildings. They'll climb up on the skyscraper and then climb up on the crane.
Yeah, you guys have probably seen them.
crazy.
They do some crazy shit where I'm not afraid of heights, but it gives me a little bit of anxiety
Yeah, for
because it's
sure.
like, all right, I'm not afraid of heights, but why you gotta do stupid shit? Like I was saying earlier, I'm not afraid of driving a car, but I'm afraid of driving a car if it's going 250 miles an hour down.
I saw an
Times Square.
I saw an interview with a girl because there was like the skinny little girl that does them.
What a bitch!
Well, no, she's like crazy. She's
I don't-
crazy because
she
she does
sounds
that
hot.
shit.
I don't
she
know,
walks on the
man.
edges of the buildings. She like climbs down and just holds her hands there. You know what I mean? Like, and then like you know what I'm talking about. And then her boyfriend pulls her up and shit.
What
and
a
then like
bitch.
the guy's interviewing her. He's like, "Can you do a pull up?" She's like, "No." So it's like, what happens when you get stuck there and he's not around or something? Like, you can't even do a pull up, dude. You're crazy, dude.
So at any point watching this motherfucker float away on balloons, did you picture Mary Poppins? I was thinking about that shit today.
No, I just
He
thought of
he
like,
looked like Mary
I
Poppins.
said, what
in
did he
this.
watch a Bugs Bunny cartoon and go, oh, I could do that. That's all I
That's
thought of
funny.
because I'm like, that's what like Bugs Bunny gave Daffy Duck some balloons to hold on to and he just took off and fucking, you know what I mean? That's all I thought of.
So is this picture different? I wonder. Sorry guys, I just want to show. So what do you guys? Because I'm seeing a curve to the earth, and then what what they're gonna say is, well, it's probably a fisheye lens.
Oh yeah.
So it like
I
I
already
see.
don't, I already don't believe you.
All right, so at a point in it, I'm gonna give these fucking weirdos their. Well, right there, look right there, man. It's flat. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Look, it looks flat right there.
yeah,
But
yeah.
see, if you really look at it, Joe,
Yeah.
follow the ridge. The mountains get thicker here.
Oop, he's right.
So
Like the middle of my cack.
oh, hey now, mind your manners. The mountains get thicker here, and then here over here in the corner,
Where the balls are.
it starts to bend.
Where the baths.
So if
The
you
bath?
believe in flat Earth, let us know. If you believe in real, actual Earth, let us know that too.
Fucking kid, man. I'm not gonna say the person, but One of our friends tried to convince me on the flat Earth.
Oh,
He
shit.
got all excited. He had all these videos loaded up, and I go, what are you doing? He's like, I'm gonna convince you right now that the Earth is flat. I go, dude, stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
there's only so much
Stop.
time in life.
Yeah, I go, stop. I go, let's not waste either of our times, dude.
There's only so much time in life to
I'm
really.
like, there's nothing you're gonna say that's
I'm trying
gonna
to roll
make
this
me
joint. I am
believe this,
slacking.
dude. You know what I mean?
We're almost 40 minutes in, and I haven't rolled the
I'm
joint.
fucking done, dude. Just stop.
I've done like
dude.
6 dabs.
Let's talk about something else and have some fun. Why try to convince me about something like it's like someone that's religious and then trying to convince them about a different religion. Like, just dude, you're not gonna convince me. Just stop, dude. Stop, dude.
So let us know in the comment section if you think religion's fucked up. No, I'm just joking. But this guy, I don't know. Like you got, like I said earlier, I wanted to like expand on it. There's 1,000 actors, 1,000 rappers, 1,000 sports stars, 1,000 this, 1,000 that. I mean, it's like 3 magicians.
Yeah, there's a couple.
You know what I
You're
mean?
just not in the magician scene, dude.
I'm saying 3 mainstream pop culture magicians.
Yeah, that you know.
Who else? I'm saying they have to be
Yeah,
mainstream.
but I ain't in the magician cult.
Yeah, but if I don't know them, then I'm mainstream. If I at least know
but
their name.
you ain't in the magician clique. You think
Yeah, but that's
you
not
think the
mainstream.
magician cliques know every rapper? No, because they don't
They
listen
know-
to rap. They probably
They
heard,
know
they
Lil-
probably
they heard
know the
Lil Wayne.
songs.
They heard Lil Wayne.
They probably know the songs.
They heard
don't-
Jay-Z.
Yeah, they don't know. They
No, no,
could,
that's
they,
what I mean.
yeah, but they couldn't pick them out.
What was that one
Yeah,
magician
see,
you were saying?
what did you just name? 2?
What was that one magician you were saying? One that-
Penn and Teller.
No. A couple days ago, that beat Jim Norton in that thing.
Oh yeah, Puff the Dragon or something.
Piff the Magic
Piff,
Dragon.
yeah.
Now he's a magician.
Yeah, he's a magician comedian.
What about Carrot Top? Is he a magician?
No.
No.
I fucking hope he's a prop comedy. He's a prop comedian.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Prop. I hope that guy's terrible.
So he's not a magician.
No.
All right. So that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So this guy.
I'm a magician.
All right. So you can name like 5, 6 maybe magicians.
Maybe. Yeah, sure. I don't
All
know.
time. What about Houdini? Was he a magician?
Yep.
That was his technical job. He was a magician. I'm a magician.
Yes, sir. He traveled the world being a magician.
All right.
And
So
an
what we
escape
got?
artist. He was a magician and an escape artist.
Joe, we're up to 7. Let us know in the comment section who we're missing. Who else we got? We had David Copperfield, Siegfried and Roy. We're gonna count them.
Yeah, they're magicians.
No, we're gonna count them as one.
Oh yeah.
David Blaine,
Yep.
Chris Angel,
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller,
Yep. Harry Houdini.
Houdini. We said one or a couple minutes ago that we forgot about already.
I don't know.
We just said it.
Oh, Piff.
Pitt. Oh, no, not him, but one more.
I don't know.
Just talking about him. But we came up with 8.
Yeah, sure.
To rewind the podcast.
Yeah,
Hundred
yeah.
minutes podcast.
But I bet those magicians couldn't come up with 8 rappers. They'd be like, Lil Wayne,
No,
Jay-Z, Beyonce. You know what I mean? That's exactly what they'd say.
Mind your
The blue.
I wonder if she ever rapped. Probably. Everybody rapped, man. You ever rap? You had rap. You were a rap, right?
Yep.
Everybody
It was the
rapped.
first thing I wanted to do with hip hop was rap.
Let
And
it-
then none of my friends wanted, not like my close friends, none of them wanted to do it. And then, so I kind of stopped doing it. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll try. I always loved graffiti too, so I was like, all right, I'll stop
Were they doing graffiti?
Nobody was.
Well, graffiti is something you can do it by yourself.
All they wanted to do with hip hop was listen to it. I heard hip hop, and all I wanted to do was anything that had to do with hip hop.
It's hard to rap by yourself.
Exactly. So it was really tough, dude.
It's hard to rap by
So-
yourself because there's no one to tell you if you suck or if you're good.
Exactly.
And then there's no one to like say, "Yo, I'm in the kitchen. I'm smoking on a blunt." Someone be like, "No, like you should
I
say it
tried
like
to
this." Or you
push
should
it.
say it
None
like
of them
that.
wanted to do it, so it is what it is. Fucking. But then I started doing graffiti, and then, you know, obviously, my mom had a turntable, so it was easy to scratch. But it was just, you know, you know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
And dancing, I've always been able to dance pretty good. So
Yeah, that's one thing that you always were. I will say that we would go out to bars or nightclubs or whatever, and Joe would always be cutting it up.
yeah.
I've never been when I was a young kid. I was a dancer back in like the It Takes Two days. I was dancing.
Oh shit. Yep.
I was dancing back then, but I'm not really a dancer.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, DJ Big Red? He's asking us what we're blazing on.
I have no idea.
We got some. We see, man.
My weed doesn't have a label.
Let me apologize to everybody in the comment section. We're gonna get to your comments. I'm gonna actually just close the comment section on this program that I'm running because it stopped a long time ago, and you guys are still talking. And I'm very sorry. We're gonna get to all your comments. Man. So let us just know, man. David Blaine. I have a segue into our next topic with David Blaine, but
What is our next topic?
Tanya will let us know. But when I saw David Blaine take off with those balloons,
Yeah, that shit was.
all I
fun.
could think about was Brad Pitt and Deadpool 2.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, what's going on with these people?
Yeah.
But he was supposed to do this in New York City over the Hudson River. Did you know that?
Damn, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, they just probably were like, dude, honestly.
Well,
no.
you know what? They probably didn't trust him. They probably thought he was just gonna cut cord and jump into the river.
How famous do you have to be to get permission to do this kind of stuff?
I don't know.
He's pretty famous. You know what? He is pretty famous because I said earlier in the podcast, I recorded his first special just because the commercials for the build-up of the special.
On VHS.
The commercials for the build-up to the special look so crazy. This guy was doing this crazy magic, and I feel like maybe there was celebrities in it. Maybe a celebrity that I liked or something like that.
I think there was, like, Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he was like the host, right, of that first special.
Maybe. I don't really remember. I kind of remember him hosting something.
It's not working.
What do you say?
Check your phone, see if we're on.
Let us know in the comment section if our feed's good, because Indo Joe says it's not.
Well,
But
my phone died, and
oh, your phone died.
yeah, I forgot to charge it. And
Oh, okay.
My tablet's not working.
Houdini's people are shouting out Houdini. In
Yeah,
the chat.
Houdini was the man, though. He was doing crazy shit before people were doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
He was a crazy dude. You know what he did?
He died in like the 30s or something like that, right?
He was so skeptical about, like, psychics and shit like that. Are we still live?
I don't know.
He was so skeptic about psychics that he
I don't know, but actually no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep talking for a little second, but this is
Did we get kicked out?
no, I don't think so. Indo Joe's coughing off that dab hit.
Sorry.
Indo Joe is coughing off that dab hit. This is the Mind Your Manners podcast. So like I said, we're gonna do a show on Tuesday. All right,
Tuesday.
we're gonna do the Simpsons show on Tuesday, and
With
then
Tanya.
Thursday with Tanya. Tanya will be here,
And we're
and
trying
then-
to get a special host for
and then on Thursday,
Thursday.
we're going to be doing the
Sea of Green.
Sea of Green.
I'll see you green.
I'll say Green. We're going to be doing the Sea of Green show, and hopefully get some people from the cast. I mean, who do you think we should get from the cast?
Definitely Alias.
Okay.
Maybe Dramatic.
Yeah.
He was the I'd say make him pay, but he's not really reliable.
Mind your manners, mind your manners.
Sorry, well, I'm just
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
the
no, I
truth.
feel
He
you.
knows that. He knows he ain't. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a bunch of famous people in it.
Who should we get?
Who else was one of the main cast?
Main cast?
I'm trying to think right now. Oh, where's the cover?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe Darth Vader.
I don't know. Maybe
Have him
we're,
call in. Swizzlow.
let us know in the chat real quick, in the live chat. Are we still live or are we
Yes,
not?
yeah.
Because I can't tell. It's all fucky on my phone.
Yeah, me
and
too.
And then it's spin wheeling. I don't know if that's us over here or if that's just my phone. So hit us up in the comment section. If not, we'll come back on for you. But my computer seems fine. I don't know what's going on.
Interrupted.
So you click on it and it doesn't say we're live no more. I'm going to hit it back on to David Blaine. Let us know, because we will come back. Maybe we'll have a special guest.
Said?
3 stories Wally says we're good.
Ah, sorry, man. It just must have been my phone. My phone died, and I was trying to get my
Yeah.
tablet up.
Sorry, we just wanted to make sure you guys are having a good experience. And,
We tend to get kicked off YouTube, so
all right, so here's our little segue.
yeah, we done with David Blaine. I'm done with David
No,
Blaine.
yeah, we're done.
I'm done with the
David
magic shit, bro.
Blaine,
Let's poof the fuck out of here with that magic.
Here is my segue. David Blaine was. I didn't watch it because I don't really like to watch animal abuse in any way, and using animals to
No, me either.
do some fucking stunt, or you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with
Yeah,
it.
me
You know what I'm
either.
saying? So I guess David Blaine was on the Joe Rogan podcast,
Oh, yeah.
and he's like in the middle of the podcast, he like threw up a frog or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Let us
Yeah,
know
he's done that before.
Let us know in the comment section if you
Just
guys
gross, yeah.
guys seen that.
I've seen Steve-O do it. Not that
3
impressive.
Stories Wally says we're good. 3 Stories Wally, man, that's the
Thanks,
OG
bro.
right there. Hey, 3 Stories Wally, if you're watching, let me. I hate to stop because we are gonna segue into this shit. But 3 Stories Wally, if you're watching, I remember I'm on the Boston Freedom Rally stage. I'm hanging out. I'm about to rap. I got our host. Well, I don't remember what I was doing. I got the microphone in my hand, and the crowd's going crazy. The beat's knocking, the beat's crazy, boom, 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 and all I hear is, yo. Remember this? Do you remember this?
He was screaming Edo.
This no, because all I heard was yo at first. I couldn't make it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And as I like focused on it, it was this motherfucker. He was screaming.
Yeah. For Edo.
Edo's name, and it was
Edo G.
It was so annoying, Wally.
That's another hip hop legend you brought that they never brought.
Yeah, for sure. It was so annoying though, because I was like, "What is that noise?"
Yeah.
And then it was
because he was front row.
He was so pumped the fuck up.
Yeah.
But it was so like
that was the Sea Green year.
Yeah, he's my man too.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, I was like, oh my god, this is so. I was like, Edo, say what's up to this motherfucker.
For real.
Because he's screaming motherfucking loud right now over the beat. He's screaming over my intro.
Yeah.
Say something to him because he's screaming over my intro right now. I worked all hard on the intro.
For real.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I worked all hard on the intro and it's knocking. It's like bam, 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 bam. This intro, boom, boom, and all you hear is Edo. Yo, that shit was so fucking crazy.
That was pretty cool.
So I don't remember what year that was, but that shit was.
That was the year Sea Green already released. It was like the Freedom Rally party for the Sea, because we were all wearing the shirts that year. Sea Green one. It was this year that we were just talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the Mike Epps year? No, it couldn't have been.
No.
We wore those shirts a couple years then.
Yeah.
All right, so cool. The next thing I wanted to say was he was throwing up. He was throwing up fucking frogs on the Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah. So we had a guest that wanted to ask the guest. I'm gonna get smacked. We had someone who wanted to say to lead us into our next topic.
What do you think about Joe Rogan being censored? Mind your manners.
Hear that? I'm a little late on the
I hope
fader.
you said Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can't hear it.
So that was Chef Tanya, Nicole, the greatest. She wanted to know what you guys thought about this whole Joe Rogan thing, because word on the street. I mean, no one's really seen any papers. Word on the web. Word on the what's a good way for word on the web?
The internet.
The word on the www.
Word on the interweb.
Word on the internet is that
the World Wide Web.
Joe Rogan made like $150 million to be on Spotify. So I guess they loaded a bunch of episodes up and decided we're not gonna load this one. We're not gonna load that one.
Oh, they picked and choose.
Yeah.
And what Disney did with Simpsons.
And people are calling that censorship. And we want to know. Let us know in the comment section. Yeah. Do you consider that censorship, or do you consider that, hey, I spent $150 million on this, I'm going to put the episodes that we like?
Yeah, I guess. They probably just didn't want the backlash.
They took the Crystalia episode out.
Of course. They didn't want the Crystalia meme where they're like talking about Snapchat.
I don't know it.
Yeah, you know it.
I know it. I saw it.
Right, he's at somebody else's podcast, and they're talking about somebody getting caught sending like dick pics on Snapchat, and he goes, "What's the big deal? They disappear," and everybody at the thing goes, "No, you can screenshot them though. People can screenshot the thing," and his face goes like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit.
You're just like, I've sent so many fucked up things. Because that shit erases after like 30 seconds or something. You know what I mean?
If you're watching this, whenever you're watching, please go to our clip.
What do you think about Joe?
Oh my God, I put Tanya on there again talking about Joe Rogan. But please go to our clip channel. It's a separate channel than this channel, but you just go there. Mind Your Manners podcast clips. Just type that in, and it's its own channel. It's got just a little bit of subscribers. It's got a couple, maybe an hour or two of content. It's the show in small doses. Oh, you just want to hear what we had to say about this. You just want to hear the little snippets of that. Just go here.
Snip.
Please like this page. That's where you can find all of this shit. So basically, what was the last thing you just said?
About Joe Rogan?
You said something funny. Whatever Joe just said, I already knew was going to the clip channel. So when you're watching this shit later, go to the clip channel. Tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know, someday. But anyway, I don't know, man. I think I consider it censorship.
Yeah,
because if you're promising your listeners, hey,
the shit that I could already watch on YouTube, now I can't watch it because you took it off.
Now I don't know if later, like a week or two later, after the Spotify exclusive, does it come out on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? But censoring anything is whack, man. So
Well,
like,
somebody will obviously.
you're cutting your audience because trust me, if Joe Rogan had him on their show, it's gonna get views. So it's not like
even
it's,
if he's
if
exclusively.
I was on Joe Rogan's show, it would me who the fuck,
Yeah.
it would still get 100,000 views.
Yeah, they'd be like the weird white guy on the Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
show,
they'd be like,
you know?
oh, who's this fat guy? I'm gonna click on. You know what I mean?
But even if he's like exclusively on Spotify, somebody will bootleg it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they always will.
Cause I watch mad. Honestly, I hate to break it here. I watch mad podcasts on.
Yeah, bootleg podcast.
Yeah, I watch it on YouTube because it's easier. I can
It
listen
is.
to YouTube on my phone. Boom, boom.
It
I
is.
listen to it all on my phone. Don't get me wrong, but I like to use YouTube. That's why my show's on YouTube. That's why my
We love
movies
YouTube.
on YouTube. That's why my fucking everything's on YouTube. Even this podcast is on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. The only thing that's not on YouTube is the Weekend Warriors.
Yep. Well, that's because we're trying to get paid.
So what's your opinion about? Is it censorship or is it hey we bought it and it's fucking fuck what you like?
I can see both sides, but I kind of agree with the censorship, like especially because like all right, say you watch this, like you like to watch. I don't know, like I like to rewatch videos sometimes. You know what I mean? Especially if you're want to show somebody, like hey I've been meaning to show you this one Joe Rogan clip. Now it's only on Spotify, and you go there and it's not there anymore. That'd be kind of bad, you know. Yeah. But like I can see it, the other side where it's like, well, fuck you. It's my video. I'll do what the fuck I want.
Mind your manners, Joe.
Sorry.
What are you doing, man? Why are you minding manners?
That was all tequila. Woo! Yeah, I don't know.
Mind your manners.
It's tough. I don't think they should be. Then that's the thing. Are they gonna review his tapes before they go out? You know what I mean? Are they gonna let him just put shit out, or
you know
do
what,
they
though?
have approval over it? Because like YouTube, you just put it out, and if YouTube bans it, you figure out why they banned it.
Now, if you're
cut that spot out and put it out, you know.
if you're Joe Rogan, do you care?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Because
you're in a contract. Who gives a fuck,
like,
right?
if you're Joe Rogan, do you care? Because I don't know. Like you got not that he gets even if there was no taxes, he wouldn't get 150 million because he has a cast or a crew. I mean, to pay. Like he ain't putting it all in his pocket.
Even if he got 100 million.
And who pays for the guest? Because the guest is gonna make him some money. Guest always makes money on these podcasts. They're all making a little bit of something, even if it's only like $600.
Man, I ain't making shit.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm gonna come sit with Joe Rogan for 3 hours.
But wouldn't you want to be on this podcast?
Yes, obviously. But
so
I think
why the fuck would you
I
have
don't know.
to pay him?
I don't know how it is.
I don't think his friends have to pay.
Don't take my word for how this works. But I heard that there's some sort of like podcast type union type thing where everybody makes a little something to do these major podcasts.
Damn. So maybe that's why we keep getting like kicked out of all these societies. We walk into these shirt and tie clubs with the t-shirts on in our baggy shorts, and they go, "Oh, sorry, sir, you can't be in here, sir. I'm sorry, sir. You do not. You
Dirt Russell in the comment section is saying, "I'd love to kick back and smoke some DMT with Joe Rogan."
Yeah, that'd be crazy, dude.
Ooh,
you get into some.
I'm gonna do a joint. I'm at home.
Dude, you get into some crazy ass conversations about Sam Squanch, about some like, you know what I mean?
Sam Squanch.
You just get into like, because he did that Sam Squanch Hunters show.
Dude,
remember that? Sasquatch. I'm so used to saying Sasquatch.
Dude, one of the coolest things ever. Speaking of Sam Squanch, one of the coolest things ever was when the day the Weekend Warriors came out. Bubbles followed me on Twitter.
That was cool. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, Bubbles. You know who else followed me on Twitter but doesn't follow me anymore?
They probably read one of your posts.
Yeah, you know who doesn't? Can you guess? Because I was super excited about it. Remember,
Nancy Cartwright.
Yeah, I woke up in the morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. for some reason to pee or something like that. Mind your manners. And
damn, you have to say that now. I gotta go.
I looked at my phone. And it said, "Nancy Cartwright liked your post. Nancy Cartwright followed you." And I was like, "Yo."
You had a boner for like a week.
And my girl was one of those days where she just slept in. So I was pacing the house because I didn't want to put it online before I told my girl. So I was just pacing around the house, waiting for her to wake up.
Banging
the dishes.
on the floor.
No, it's fine. But waiting. And she finally woke up. I was like, yo. Bart Simpson just followed me on fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
And I looked a few weeks ago, and she don't follow me.
Yeah. She
But
probably read one of your posts. Was like, oh, this guy's an asshole.
she
Holy shit.
she was a huge inspiration on my life.
I wash myself with a rag and a stick.
I do. Just because of her, I got fat like Bart Simpson in that episode, and I washed myself with a rag and a stick. And if you guys think that's whack, I don't know what to tell you. You could thumbs down the video, but I think you should thumbs up the video because
And then stick it up your butt.
Yeah,
Because you gave it a thumbs down.
rag on a stick. But I don't know.
They're still talking about Joe Rogan, right? Being an asshole.
No, I don't. I never heard that he was an asshole. You heard he was an asshole?
No.
I think he's cool.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. Like this dude said, I'd like to like I don't know. I haven't taken DMT since I was a kid, so I'd probably take mushrooms with him, like this guy did. What's his name there? Tattoo face there. Poster Malone.
Poster Malone.
Yeah, right.
My girl loves. Good thing she ain't here because she'd be like, "It's Post Malone. I love Post."
Oh, that's right, Post Malone.
All right, so
I'd take mushrooms with him and fucking just have a funny ass conversation.
I don't-
My goal would be make him laugh.
This is what we're gonna do.
You know what I mean?
Joe's gonna keep talking about his goals to make Joe Rogan laugh. This is what I'm gonna try to do right now because I'm getting a little sussy. I'm gonna try to do a joint hit, hold it in, do the dab, do a dab, hold it in, do a shot, hold it in. I mean, obviously hold it in. Do a shot, hold it in. Puff a joint, hold it in. Then exhale it all. While Indo Joe continues his Joe Rogan. People are saying they would love to do DMT and how great it is. I don't really know what it is, Joe. Tell me what it is.
I don't know. I did it when I was younger once.
I mean, I've heard of it, obviously. I don't really know what it is exactly.
It was kind of like... Yeah, see, you've never done drugs, so how am I supposed to explain it to
I'm
you?
not cool.
Yeah. You've done mushrooms and weed, so it's like... how am I... But I like... It's kind of like...
I never killed somebody. You can explain... well, that you know about.
Oh, my God. I remember it was kind of like rolling to me because I remember doing it at a house party, and then we went to a rave later that day, and I remember doing it at the rave, too. But I remember smoking...
You did it twice in one day?
Yeah, in one day. Well, I mean...
What does it do exactly? Like, what is
Dude,
it? Like,
I don't remember. It fucks you up, man.
Is it like acid or something?
No, it's like more lovey. Yeah.
Like ecstasy?
Yeah, like MDMA.
Oh, okay. You don't see anything?
Not that I remember. But I mean, I had some of my more crazy visuals off of ecstasy.
They're saying that don't exhale. I did that one time. They're saying in the comments, they said, don't exhale the shot, for God's sakes, DL.
Yeah, you keep doing that.
No, I only did it that one time.
No, you've done it more than once.
I only did that
Rewind
one time.
the scenes.
I only did it that one time.
No, you've done it more than once because you go, damn it, I blew up the shot again.
Well, I'm not going to do it this time. I got to get my joint sparked.
The chat is right.
the joint sparked. Yeah, like as far as drugs, I'm a super square. I
remember you tried to take acid one night. We almost got it on your tongue, and you were like, "No, I'm cool."
So yeah,
you hung out most of the night. But
Joe, one time when I was like 18, Joe saw me and I had a pack of Phillies, and he's like, "Oh, DL smokes blunts."
I thought you smoked blunts.
And
you gave me a ride one day, and the back of your car had Philly boxes, and I was like, "Oh, DL smokes weed? Finally!" Because we always hung out, and then I started blazing weed, and not that we didn't still hang out, but I like we would hang out, and then I'd be like, all right, I gotta go, I'll be right back, and I'd go blaze and then come back because I was afraid to smoke in front of him because I didn't want to get caught. You know, he was a family member. I didn't know what would happen. You know what I mean? But then like once you started blazing, I was like, oh yes. Hell yes, dude.
Old man shakes fist at cloud. Old man yells.
Yeah,
at
I saw
cloud.
the blunts in the back of your cup. But you used to smoke cigars.
Yeah, I'm
That's
disgusting.
how I found out. You know what? I specifically remember there was. I used to live on off of Bridge Street, and there was this crazy ass house party. I think it was your senior year. Crazy ass house party. Yeah, it had to have been because the next year you started smoking. This house party off of Bridge Street, and we just me and my buddies were like, fuck it, we're just gonna go walk up and crash this party. You know what I mean?
Manners.
So we walked up there, and I bumped into Sean McCarthy, our homie. I saw a bunch of other your homies. I'm like, oh shit, I know people here, and they're all like, oh, your cousin's here, and I'm like, oh yes, dude.
Shit, my joint.
So I ended up bumping into you. I hung out with you that whole night. It was like right next to it was Dunkin' Donuts there, right next to the swamp. You don't remember this? It was your senior year. It was a huge ass party.
Say it again, dude. Where it was?
Right. Okay. Here's Frank Street.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a huge. That's when I found out. I saw the Philly blunts that you gave us a ride to the store or something, or to go get pizza or something. And I saw the Philly blunts. I'm like, yo, DL blazes? And then it was like, no, you don't blaze. You just smoke cigars.
Cool. I was super cool. I was super fucking cool. I was the. They called me like.
I'll give it to you though.
They
Like,
called me the Fonz because
like
I
started smoking and I gradually started like I loved it right away, but I started like I hit it because I was young. I was a young kid, dude. You know what I mean? But by the time I got like 15, 16, I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna blaze every day, all I want. But like you started blazing every fucking day, to the point where he hadn't even been smoking for a full year. I rolled a half-ounce blunt. Remember this? I rolled a half-ounce blunt, brought it to your sister's house because it was the only place. But none of us had our own apartments, so we were like, we called up your sister. She's like, yeah, you can smoke it there because it wasn't a blunt you could drive around and smoke. It was a half-ounce blunt.
Yeah.
It was huge, dude. You know what I mean? And we smoked it at your sister's house with three. It was our other cousin who was supposedly a good pothead. My two buddies who were supposedly potheads.
Who was the other one?
Steve and Brian.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then you and me, and which was the newbie, and then my other two buddies who've been blazing the whole time I've been blazing, and then our other cousin who was supposedly a stoner, and my cousin dips out right away after the first round, goes in the bathroom, starts puking, fucking. My other buddy Brian dips out third round. My other buddy Steve, like fifth, sixth round, dips out. Me and this dude smoke up like 70% of the blunt, dude. Just back and forth, and I'm like, I'm clowning my homies. I'm like, yo, man, this dude's a newbie. He's smoking this whole thing with me, dude. We were lit. Your sister was lit too, because I had pictures of it.
Hold on, mind your manners.
I'm sorry. This was a long time ago before she was a teacher, so.
Mind your manners.
What? It doesn't matter.
But yeah, like, and then that wasn't just like the only blunt we smoked that night.
No,
I'm sure we smoked again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. That was just that crazy night where like I'm just trying to give you props on like being a stoner right away. But yeah, I don't know about DMT. That's how we got into this conversation.
Yeah, I never.
It was so long ago. I don't like my mind.
I'm not educated on it. It's just something someone said in the comment section. I'm not educated on it.
My mind's been soaked in drugs, so. I took a lot of.
Yeah,
ecstasy.
I'm a square. I not to get on off on a tangent, but I didn't do anything really. I tried drinking a couple times, like not even drinking, like I tried to get drunk a few times. I sipped beers a few times. I tried this beer. I tried that beer.
Yeah, you've never been a beer guy.
I tried this beer.
You're always
but
a
at that
vodka
age, of sipping beers, that's really your only access. Is someone got a keg or someone got, that's really all your only option.
I had older friends that bought us booze.
So I never did anything. I was like, meh. I didn't smoke weed. None of my friends that I kicked it with smoked weed. They all drank alcohol, and I didn't like alcohol. Yep. So I just kicked it still, whatever. I went to Canada when I was like 19 years old.
I remember that, being jealous.
And
I was like, damn, I want to go see some titties. You guys got to go to strip clubs. I want to go see some titties.
I think I was smoking. Maybe I wasn't smoking. I'm not sure.
I don't think you were.
If I was smoking yet, but I went up there.
I think you were 18 because it was before high school ended, right?
Might have been. No, I was out of high school, and I went up there. So whatever. When you get out of high school, so you get out of high school. I was like 18, 19, whatever.
Yeah, I think
it don't matter. Yeah. But excuse me. I went up. Mind my manners. I went up there and with the intention. I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get fucked up. Everybody likes getting fucked up. Fuck it. We're gonna be like a little bar where I can choose my drink, not just we're in the woods. Fucking this guy got a keg of Heineken. Yeah. This is what you're drinking. Or what's that gross one? Natural ice. This guy got a natural ice thing. That's what you're drinking. No, I get to go.
The cheapest.
I get to walk up to a bar, and I'm 18, whatever, 19, and say. Probably 18. You're probably right,
18.
Joe.
I think you were 18.
I wasn't in high school anymore though. I know I was out of high school, but I had graduated at 18. So there was that section before I turned 20. You know what I mean? 19. So I was able to get my own, like pick whatever I want. Man, there was a whole bar. Like I could get whiskey if I wanted or vodka. I don't remember what I got.
You used to drink vodka a lot.
But I remember I crushed mad alcohol. Right. This is why I don't really drink. Vodka. I crushed mad alcohol a lot. And I'm like, what's up? I wasn't feeling drunk at all, and I drank. I think looking back at it, I mean it was a long time ago, but looking back at it, I think I just drank it so fast that it hadn't kicked in yet.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So anyway, I drank all this alcohol instantly, like shots, bam, bam, bam. Someone was pouring liquor in my mouth, bam, 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 bam. All that shit. I walked up these stairs in this super popular, world famous club called Club Dome. And I walked up these stairs. I don't know if it's famous anymore, but that's how old I am. I walked up these stairs, and I'm in the bathroom, and I'm pissing. And a buddy of mine came in. Mind my manners. A buddy of mine came in.
Mind your manners.
Oh, sorry. a buddy of mine came in and he was pissing, and
whoa.
so he pissed and
Oh,
left.
whoa.
While I'm still pissing. My manners. And while I'm pissing, I'm like, wow, I wonder how long I'm standing here. It all hit.
Oh,
my
yeah,
first
like a wave.
my first drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
My first drunk hit, and that was like 8.
Yeah, I got drunk before I ever smoked weed. I got drunk and smoked cigarettes and then I started smoking weed.
Yeah.
Like my mom made Bacardi rum cakes. There was like a half a bottle left. Me and my buddy Brian just started
Smoking and drinking. There was no way of getting that past my parents.
See, I lived in an apartment. My mom worked 2 jobs, so it was like a lot of times we were home alone, dude.
This is the problem with my upbringing or whatever. When I got out of school.
Yeah, your mom was strict and your dad was military.
Yeah, so when I got out of school, like 2:00, we'll say, all right, I had from 2 to 5 until one of my parents was around.
Yeah.
So you can't get fucked up because now your parents are around.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you could dip to your friend's house and get fucked up there, but at 5:00 their parents were.
So and I was an asshole too. So like I said, my mom worked 2 jobs a lot of the time, so it was like she was passed out by 9.
Your mom?
So she'd be in bed by 9:30, 10, and then I'd just go outside. I'd sneak out, you know what I mean? Go hang out with all my homies till like midnight, dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go get fucked up all night.
Yeah.
The weekends were on, dude. I was like, oh yeah.
Joe was kind of labeled being somewhat mischievous.
Yes.
I think.
Well, I mean, because I got in trouble in school all the time.
I think he was mischievous.
Yes.
But then, at one point in his life, he stopped being mischievous. But people still view him as that.
Yeah.
At that point where he was mischievous.
Yeah. For mad long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's an accurate description, absolutely.
I think that
mischievous and like they thought I was a punk too. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Dude.
Like for example, if you know the Joe, what do you think? 10 years ago, 10 years you've been this Joe.
Yeah, at least
If you don't know Joe before 2010, you might know a different Joe.
Yes, because friends that I used to hang out with. A really good friend that I grew up with, I bumped into him and he was just like, oh yeah, you're still like this, you're still like that, you still do that. And I'm like, dude, I haven't done that in fucking years though. Like, that's not me, dude, you know what I mean? He's like, you don't do that, and all this, like, he was just trying to like, and I'm like, he's like, we need to hang out and do this, and I'm like,
y'all still go to shop class, kid?
I'm just like, no offense, you're still my homie, you ever need anything, you need me to help move, all that shit, I'll help. But I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. No offense, dude. I just don't live that lifestyle anymore. You know what I mean? I've moved on from that shit. You're still there, dude. You know.
I don't dislike many of my friends from that era. I don't honestly like maybe a few.
I do miss hanging out with them.
But there are some people that I don't really kick it with anymore. And there are some that of those ones that I miss kicking it with.
I do too.
I'd be like, damn man, whatever happened to me and this guy, man? Me and this guy were tight, and now you know. I look at we're friends on Facebook, you know.
Don't even talk on Facebook.
And I look at his picture and I'm like, oh, it's crazy. Like, what did I do, or what did he do?
Yeah, I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Just stop talking. I think there's a dope ass meme that's just like, This is for like when you were a kid though. You went inside one day from hanging out with all your homies. And it was the last time you guys hung out. You didn't even know it.
I was thinking about that one today. Like if you could go back in time and relive your life, but everything would stay the same.
Or if you could
you could see when you were hanging out.
You could know the last time you were gonna hang out with your crew.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know, you just were like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And you couldn't change it, but you could tell them at the last thing you say to them.
Have a better time at that last time.
That last time you could be like, hey man, this is the last time I'm ever gonna kick it with you. I'm not dying, but we're just gonna go different ways.
Yeah, we're just all gonna have a different life. Yeah.
I lost touch with a lot of good friends.
Me too.
I had a lot of good friends.
Me too.
I only dislike, honestly, like people who I really have no desire to hang out with. There's a few people.
Yes.
But most of those guys, like, if let's just say it, like,
I don't wish any ill will.
Like most of those people,
hang out with them.
Let's say that I'm friends with on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would love to hang out with those guys. I just feel like maybe they think a certain way about me.
Yes.
Or. It's just that because like I was saying, like my friends that age, all they did was drink, they didn't smoke weed. And then I smoked weed. Maybe they were like, "What's this drug addict doing over here? He's smoking meth."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm smoking a little weed with Indo Joe.
Yeah.
Or Birdie at the time.
Yep.
And
I know. I've been smoking weed for so long that most of the people I know, like, don't know me without smoking weed. You know what I mean? Because I started before high school, so it was like anybody that got my like tight clique by the time I hit high school.
I
so
think it
like,
would have fucking ruined me if I smoked weed in high school.
I was already.
I do another one of these dab shot.
People already knew me as a pothead.
I'm slacking
you
on
know,
the joint.
like they never met me where I wasn't a pothead. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. That's what
I
I'm
think
saying,
I think Joe has at least amongst our inner circle family, I guess, type people who know him on a personal level.
Yeah.
That he's this mischievous guy.
Oh yeah.
And I don't really know. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I do think so at one point.
Yeah.
I think that
I like making jokes, but I'm not.
I think his mischievous at.
I used to get. He's talking about like I used to get in trouble.
Yeah, I think his mischievous at that point was I'm a fucking male child in America.
Yeah.
And I get into trouble.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was
he
had a lot of shit going on at home.
Yeah,
At that punky age.
And I was
punky.
I talked back. I just was like, instead of falling in line and doing what you were supposed to do, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Fuck you. And people didn't like that. You know what I mean? And I would get in trouble for it. You know what I mean?
And getting fucked up all the time.
I would put it this way: we would hang out on my stoop, in the apartment complex. Hey, and we used to buy those like 32-ounce cream sodas that looked like 40s. And we'd rip the label off, sit on my porch, and smoke cigarettes, drinking them. And
look cool.
To look cool, and cops would show up, and we would thought we were cool. But like the whole fucking neighborhood hated me because the cops would show up all the time, dude. You know what I mean? They think we were out there like drinking. But my goal back then was to get them to see us doing it enough to where we could do it with real beer, and no one would call the cops. And eventually it happened, dude.
Smoke this joint. We got to do a dab, a shot, and a joint puff. We're going to keep the joint going this time. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. You're watching the Mind Your Manners podcast. My name is Myster.
We got
DL.
a little off topic.
It's okay. Indo Joe is here. Indo Joe 710 on Instagram. Chef Tanya is with us in spirit as always. Puff, 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 puff. Is with us in spirit.
She will be here Tuesday for the Simpsons.
So Tuesday night we're doing the Simpsons episode. Thursday night we're doing a
so happy to do
a Sea of Green episode where we talk about the making of our first movie, and we're gonna get some of the cast. If you're watching
which was a crazy experience.
If you're watching this Andrew cast, feel free to hit me up and be like, hey, I want to do that. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're gonna do that next Thursday.
I had always wondered that growing up, like watching movies or TV shows, going, I wonder if like they rewatch it and like go, oh man, that's memories. Because like, and now after doing Sea Green, I go, I know they do, because sometimes I'll like randomly put it in and watch, and I go, damn, dude, that should bring back memories. Dude.
You know why I want to do that, though?
We spent 3 years making that movie. 4 years making it.
You know why I want to do this Sea of Green one? Is because I've always wanted to do a, what's it called? Narration. Not the narration.
Oh, yeah.
Commentary.
Yeah, commentary for it.
I've always wanted to do a commentary for it, so I feel like what we'll do is we'll put it on the TV back here.
There's so many great stories in between the scenes that like
the movie's 2.5 hours long, so the podcast is gonna be 2.5 hours long. What I'm gonna do is this is how we're going to keep the podcast on not being 6 hours long. What motherfuckers talking? We're going to play the movie and we're not gonna pause it. And we're going to be like, oh, in this scene, boom, 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 boom. And by the time something else comes up, you can't keep talking about the same scene over. You know what I'm saying? I think
maybe we'll have pre-recorded guests, too, so they don't talk too long.
Boom. Indo Joe is smart. Indo Joe is smart. You guys think he's mischievous, as we were talking about? He's not mischievous. He's smart as a motherfucker. Let us know in the comments section if you're going to tune in next week for the Simpsons episode on Tuesday. Tuesday at 7? Yeah. Tuesday at 7. We're giving away some fucking sick shit that I want. I want it. But it's been in my house long enough, and I'm cool with it. And I got my Simpsons. This is what I walk around with. This is my Corona mask. I get commented on it like 50 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll go on to...
move on from Joe Rogan. And we got off topic, but it don't matter.
No, I just feel
I'm done with that shit.
I'm just feeling they're trying to censor his ass.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. Like, we'll see with his new shit, like, because he'll say something. He'll go on social media and be like, yo, what the fuck, man? They cut my show in half, dude, you know? Because are they going to chop it up before it goes on, or does it? Because you said he don't go live, you know?
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't go live. He's pre-records his show.
Yeah, so, like, maybe they'll chop it up, you know what I mean?
I think she wanted to say something. I don't know if she was still
T-Bird?
here or not. Yeah, she said she wanted to say something like this.
Mind your manners. What do you guys think about what's going on with Adele?
Bam. She said something about Adele. What do you think about that whole Adele shit?
That shit just it kind of aggravated me because like.
Hold on. Don't tell him why it aggravated you. Tell him what happened.
All right. Well, so what happened was, like, she posted this picture with her at this place in England where it's supposed to be this music festival every year. It's a reggae music festival.
Music. I don't turn it down.
She posted a picture with what's showing right there, a Jamaican top, Jamaican flag top.
Yeah.
And like,
what a fucking racist!
I know, like people.
That's my reaction.
See, that's what.
What's your reaction? My reaction: she's a super racist, and
I
how
had
dare
no
she
reaction.
be a racist? What's
If
your
you go to
reaction?
reggae festival, you wear that. Like, remember Homer Simpson wearing the, you know what I mean? Wearing my jumping man. You know what I mean? Was that racist? Me right there. Was Dave Chappelle racist and half baked for pretending to be a Jamaican man? He's not Jamaican. He's from New York. I mean, he's from Ohio. You know what I mean?
Triggered.
But no, she was just showing like, hey, look it. If it wasn't for coronavirus, we'd be at this festival right now.
It's black and white on it.
The what?
The triggered drawing.
Oh Jesus!
I am fucking. No, I thought that was it.
I don't know where it is. But you know what I mean? Like, no.
No, oh sorry.
No, it's gone.
Sorry, kill your flow. But so I didn't know that she was at this.
But
What's this festival about?
I can't remember.
It was in England. Though,
it's in England. That's why I don't know. It's not popular to me right now. But like, can't remember the name. But it's some reggae festival.
Okay.
She was just posing a picture, going, look, we'd be at this festival right now. Now, if she was at the festival, people would be taking pictures with her, and no one would give a shit that she's wearing that thing because a million people would be wearing it.
Okay.
But nobody's there, and she's wearing it, and everybody's at home and wants something to bitch about. So they bitched about it. But there are a lot of Jamaican people backing her up, going, I love it, saying that, like, look at my little tiny island effect on the rest of the world. My little tiny island is so dope, and our culture is so fucking dope that everybody in the world wants to be like us and wants to have our influence, you know what I mean, in their life. They want to listen to our music. They want to wear our clothes. They want to live our lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like that's how I saw it. That's how a lot of people see it. But like
think Bob Marley
people
did that?
are stuck at home doing nothing, and they just.
Think that's all Bob Marley?
Was it? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You think Bob Marley cared if someone was waving at a Jamaican flag that wasn't Jamaican?
I mean, do you think that's why the Jamaican flag is popular because of Bob Marley?
Oh no. Oh, probably. Yeah. I think reggae is popular because of Bob Marley.
And you think that Jamaican flag represents reggae and Bob Marley represents reggae?
Reggae is part of their culture.
And he's from Jamaica.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm just being serious. Yeah.
I love Bob Marley. There was like this list on my 80s thing. Oh, it was like,
what are you, old or something?
No, my 70s, 80s, 90s.
What are you,
group.
fucking
And
dinosaur?
like, yeah, I know. They were like, one of these. There was all these dead artists. Like, who would you bring back to life? And mine was like Bob Marley, dude. Because he'd bring like this love back. You know what I mean? He wasn't about anything but love, bringing peace and love. You know what I mean? That's what.
Do the shot. Here we go. Do the shot and the joint. I got the joint fucking going. Damn.
Like he wouldn't be mad.
This is tough
like,
being a student. You guys can't see what I'm doing.
If
I'm lighting the dabber and the joint at the same time. It's just off camera. I just noticed that it is when I looked because her.
What did I say? Ricky Gervais. I don't really think he's sometimes he's funny, but he had the best quote, dude. He said, "Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right."
Boom.
You know what I mean? And that's the truest thing in the world, dude. You know what I mean? If you're offended by it, doesn't make you right, dude. You know what I mean? For a month straight, I say this all the time. In fucking March, dude, people wear my flag all over their shirts. They put it in their house that aren't. You know what I mean? They put it all. They paint their face. They wear. You know.
Roscoe dead.
Yeah. They paint their faces like them. They dress like leprechauns. That's part of my culture. You know, that shit's insulting, but do we care?
You're offending me talking about your white culture.
But just because you're offended doesn't make you right, dude.
Sorry,
it doesn't mean you're right, dude.
Yeah, that's
the truest thing I ever heard. And I'm going to say that to everybody that says that I'm offended.
Here's what I wanted to say about Adele.
Suck my balls.
Here's the problem
Mr.
with these I'm offended with everything everybody does and everything cancel culture, this and that. Here's the problem with Adele. I'm going to put her picture back up right now.
Yo, straight up, she lost too much weight.
Here she is right here.
She lost too much weight.
Joe said she's too skinny. But
I liked it when she was thick.
Here she is right here. Now, if she was at this you said it was a pro-Jamaican rally?
It's a reggae festival.
Okay, so it's our reggae festival, which is, a Jamaican thing. So she's at this, and let's just say she was there, right? She's at this Jamaican reggae festival. No, Jamaican's not in the title. Reggae festival.
Yeah,
and she was wearing a United Kingdom bikini top, right?
Yep.
And she had her hair straight. The same people that are mad she was wearing this fucking bikini would be like, how dare she wear a United Kingdom fucking bikini at this concert? How dare she do that?
Yeah.
Doesn't she know that in 1821, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This happened? Is it
which
on
I'm sure,
this
which
day?
I'm sure, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure the British probably took that shit over at one point.
No, I'm not saying that they didn't, but
I'm not.
she
I
can't win.
don't know for a fact, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spitball that they
When
did.
they want to cancel culture you can't win either way. And then they're like, oh, well, her hair. She did that with her hair. So maybe she went to this fucking festival and someone was working at the festival and they said, hey, let me do your hair, Adele. Oh, my God, Adele. Oh, my God.
I love you so much.
You know what I mean? Can I do your hair? Maybe that happened. Did you know? No, you saw a picture and you got mad like some sort
Adele,
of
if you're in the
bitch.
comments,
Adele,
go ahead and hit me up in the DM.
let me say something that's terrible. People said I was a terrible person for this. Are you ready?
I love Adele.
Adele was great. She's one of the greatest artists. My personal opinion is she's the greatest singer since Whitney Houston.
Yep.
That's a lot of people say, "Oh, what about Amy Winehouse?" And I'm like,
Amy Winehouse is awesome. I love Amy Winehouse.
No, she's good. I said, I think Adele, but whatever. That's my opinion. Like my opinion ain't shit. Like that's one person in 6 billion people.
Opinions like an asshole. Everybody's got one. Am I a magician?
I think she's great. So she made these super albums. She got divorced from. She got cheated on. She got beat or whatever happened to her. She made these great albums. Then she got married, and I said, "Oh no, Kevin McAllister." I was like, "Oh my God, she's not gonna."
Yeah, she stopped making music.
Yeah, she's not gonna stop making music. She's in love, and her music comes from her pain.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, was I not saying, man, we gotta find someone to cheat, get Adele's husband to cheat on?
And then it happened.
Yeah, and then
he was so excited.
So
see, I liked after her that what's the 21, like she was that thick but not too thick. Oh my God, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go down on this chick and go get all sweaty beard. You know what I mean? Some nice creamy beards.
Mind your manners.
Sorry, Tanya, man.
Oh my God, mind your manners and dojo. Let us know in the comments section how you're feeling.
Especially if she's a squirter.
Jeez. This is
Let's go jump back down and
Brockton Rap is in the chat and she says they say she
sells seashells by the seashore.
So does Gwen Stefani. I don't know what that means.
So does Gwen Stefani. Well, I'd go down on her too.
Joe says he'll go down on her, and you heard it here first. You might have heard it. You might hear it with someone.
What are we talking about?
You might hear it when someone like rips it, but you heard it here first when Joe said he would go.
Gwen,
down
if you're in the comments
on Gwen Stefani.
Oh, Gwen Stefani does too. Oh, what wears the Jamaican flag?
Let us know in the comment section how your feed is. Let us know because we would like to know because you're here on the Mind Your Manners podcast. Let us know if you can hear us. Let us know if you can see us.
Is it bad to have like a Bob Marley shirt now?
Richard Bogart says he's smoking banana crack. People are smoking crack watching the show.
Well, remember green crack?
Oh, so it's weed.
Yeah, it's weed. It's the same thing.
So let me take my rewind the scenes. Richard.
I never liked that name. Let me go on the record for that one. I never liked that. When that weed came out, it was like, "Yo, it's bomb." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's crack." It's in the name, dude. You can't think of a better name, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, you gotta be able to think of a better name for your cannabis than crack.
I know. You know, it bugs me all the time.
But shout out to Richard Beauregard.
I meet up with someone. Someone's like, "Yo, what kind of weed you smoking?" I'm like, I don't know. Mine doesn't have a label. I don't care.
Mine doesn't have a cool sticker. If you want to know about,
comes in a baggie.
If you, man, I'm drunk. If you want to know about cool weed stickers, you have to watch season 2 of The Weekend Warriors, which is coming out soon. I'm very happy to be done with this.
You're very happy. I'm very happy.
No, you guys don't understand, man.
Because we got an amazing cast.
This is what it is.
I keep saying it every time we talk about it, but the cast stepped it the fuck up this season, dude.
Give me 30 seconds. Check this out.
He snorted.
This is 30. Give me my 30 seconds. Here we go. This is, you have a show, right? And you're like, I film it and I edit it. No, same day. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's done same day.
Yeah.
I can put it.
You
on,
go back in and do rethings, but it's watchable the next day.
I can put it. I can put it on YouTube the next day.
Yeah.
It's not about that, man. No. It's about. It's about. Okay, I need this much money to promote this fucking show. Mm-hmm. It's not about this and it's not about that. And then it's about, damn, we don't have that budget. How are we going to get that budget? Man, I'm not focused on this right now. Mm-hmm. I got to focus on something else because I can't get this $20,000 or whatever it is to really fucking push a fucking television show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm up against people who have celebrities in their show. Like Amazon Prime.
That's all they need.
Amazon Prime has
all they need.
Giovanni Ribisi.
That's what I'm saying.
Like boom, he's in the show.
You don't need. You go, hey, I'm watching this new show, and what do I say? Who's the lead? And you and you tell me who that is. I go, I'm watching it.
So it takes.
I'm watching it right there because I love him as an actor.
The show doesn't take me much money to make. What, 10,000 to?
You go, yo, I watched this new show. Who's in it?
Produce a show.
I'm like.
To produce a show, let's just say not us, but just to produce a show. Let's just say we had a celebrity in our show. What's that? 10,000.
I was just about to say 10 G's.
10,000 a day. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Who knows? And then there's 17 other people in the fucking shot.
We would have to get them a trailer. We would have to get them craft service. We would have to pay their SAG fee. You know what I mean? They were just like there's just like if we had to, you know what I mean? At least 10 grand. I'm saying if we wanted to get like a real actor or like a real.
Oh my god, he said it. What did he just call me? He called me a fake actor.
I'm a fake actor, dude.
I don't think you're a fake actor.
No, I'm a fake actor because that's what actors do. We fake.
Yeah, that's good.
We pretend.
Like
we pretend to be people.
I
pretend to be the complete opposite person that I am.
I've done a lot of things.
Hair.
I've done a lot of things in my life, like as far as entertainment, as far as like music, this album, a beat, a rap, a music video, a fucking show, a concert, or this or that. I think the most well-received thing I've ever been a part of was the Weekend Warriors.
Yeah, pretty much. We've only had a few haters, but they're funny haters.
We've had about 100 haters. That's not a lot.
Yeah, and I'd say about 25.
Maybe not 100.
I'd say about 25 didn't understand the show. And that's why they hated it.
Yeah.
They got like not even 5 minutes into the show and go, "Oh, I don't like the way this is filmed. This is stupid, whack ass show." And they just gave us a bad review. And it's like you didn't watch the show. The person that watched the whole season and
Truth Hip Hop Consciousness
and then gave us a bad review. The guy that watched all 10 episodes and goes, "You know what? I really didn't like that." You know what I mean? I'll respect that guy. You know what I mean? Like you gave us a chance, but there's a lot of like.
I'm fucked up right now.
I couldn't even get 5 minutes into this video. This show sucks, and I'm like, yeah, because it's a show about immature losers.
You know what's sad?
What I mean?
Can I break this down? I don't want to drift too far off from our subject, but since we're on the Weekend Warriors, maybe we'll cut this up to our Weekend Warriors page. We'll put this on there. On Facebook, the Weekend Warriors show on Instagram, the _weekend_warriors show
underscore.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
not in your mind.
I'm fucked up. No, I'm just playing. But what were you saying? Do you remember? Are you fucked up too? Do you remember what the last thing you were saying?
I was talking about the Weekend Warriors.
Oh. Oh yeah, I do remember what I was saying. Thank you for bringing it back to my attention. Thank you for your
shut up and spit it out.
Descriptive fucking thing about the fucking topic we were talking about. When season 2 is so good, right?
Yeah.
That I wish there's these people, these new I'm fucking with Sam Roberts right now. I'm doing his clip channel. If you guys don't know who that is, you should Google him. I'm doing his clip channel, right? And I'm like, man, I want to show him the Weekend Warriors, man. Oh my god, he would love this shit. This is all this shit. What do I do? Do I tell him? What do I do? Do I try to watch the Weekend Warriors season 2 as season 1 doesn't exist, or do I tell him, hey, here's 20 episodes? Because I think season 2 is incredible.
Yeah.
That's why it's not out. And I know that you think that sounds insane. You're like, what?
He wants to,
you think it's incredible,
to make it perfect.
I need to make sure. It's not even about making it perfect. It's about making sure that when it comes out, it is fucking comes out right.
Yeah, it's
and it's not like, hey, here I'm DL. Here's my Facebook page. I got a movie. I got a TV show. Look at it. Watch it. Oh, 5 people liked it. Oh, I'm famous.
Like you were saying to me the other day, like, dude, I get hit up at least twice a day about, hey, when's season 2 coming out? And
That
I'm
makes
like,
me good because
I
it makes me
get-
like
I
this.
get
This
hit up-
show is something, and I don't want to give
Yeah.
them shit.
I know. I get hit up like once a week, maybe twice a month. You know what I mean? Like, I get hit up a lot going, hey, and a lot of it's from some of the cast members, which will remain nameless. But, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I keep telling them the same thing. I go, listen, he doesn't want to put it out until it's done, dude.
Please hit that like
I go,
button.
we were all wrapped shooting fast because a lot of people can't be on set when we need them. So once we got them, we filmed as much as we could with them and got them done, and then stopped filming other shit that we could just go film by ourselves later.
You know what else it
So
is?
that's why a lot of the stuff wasn't
Can I be
done.
honest?
And they're done filming their shit, so they're like, why isn't it out yet? And it's like, dude, there's a lot of stuff.
Can I be honest? This is might be the liquor talking.
still
I've
gotta
never,
put the
I've never
music
said this.
in, too, you know
I've never
what I
said
mean?
this, babe. Pay attention, babe.
She's mad you haven't passed
A
that
lot of it
joint.
comes down to my celebrity cameos, which we're not going to say all of them. And it's like, all right, cool, man. I got this celebrity cameo. He's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, when do we wanna
Do
pop
I
it?
hit it now?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
do I
yeah.
wait? Is he going to get
Yeah,
bigger?
yeah,
Is he
yeah.
about to get bigger?
Because if we put it out way back when, it would have got brushed over.
Yeah.
The
What do you mean? The cameo wise? The one
cam-
you think I'm talking about?
The ones you're talking about getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Like, it would have got brushed over. Because they were getting bigger, but they weren't, like, at the time, they were still touring. So, people would have just brushed over it. Now people are at home stuck. You know what I mean? So they're going to get forced to watch it. You know what I mean?
Up.
I got to pee.
Go ahead, P. I'll do a little.
You're going to be sure?
I'll do a.
I've been doing the pee dance if you've been watching.
Yeah. All right. So Joe's gonna take a quick piss because we're drunk as fuck and we're stoned. I'm gonna do another one of these. I'm looking at this shot like, wow, that shot looks thick. But this is what I'm drinking. This whiskey. Oh my god, I'm fucking tipsy off the whiskey. Oh my god, sign me to a record deal. I just rapped 2 words. Boom. I'll just say it 14 times. Give me a loop. Boom. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe. We were talking about the Weekend Warriors. It's our comedy on Amazon Prime. It was very successful as far as fan interaction. It's called The Weekend Warriors. It's on Amazon Prime. As far as fan interaction, it was very successful. We really didn't expect that. We expected a lot of, you guys are jerks, you guys are fucking idiots. But I think people got what we were going for. And that's kind of sad because I really want to get a lot of frowny faces. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't really get many, man. Like I said, we got thousands of people giving us positive reviews. You know what I mean? That's cool. You know what I mean? It's something that we got together for one day, and filmed a show for like what, 3-4 hours. We filmed something that people were enjoying. Like I thought it was cool, man. But season 2, you know what I mean? It's always been done. It was always like, the people are like, yo, you done with that show yet? I'm like, man, I just gotta do my confessionals. That's what I always told everybody. I gotta do my confessionals.
Yeah.
That was always the answer. I gotta do my confessionals.
Yeah.
The confessionals are
feel 10 pounds light.
basically just me talking to the camera like, hey, my name's Morgan and blah, 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 blah.
Setting up the scene, though.
This is what we're doing. That's it. But you know, it just
But
has
it's
to
also
be,
a joke sometimes.
I don't succumb to peer pressure. So people say, oh, when's it coming out? Boom, when's it coming out? Bro, it's gonna come out when I think it should come out.
Here's the thing, too. I try to tell a lot of the cast members, I go, every time
I think it should come out now.
every time you bug him,
Mind your manners.
it's another week.
No, it's not even that.
No. You're just gonna bug him so much that he's gonna go, I'm not gonna work on it today. You know what I mean? Just you may not do it intentionally. You'll do it subliminally.
Another problem of it
too.
is I have ADHD.
Well,
I say
plus,
here, you guys can't see. You guys,
there's like 1,000 other projects you're working on.
yeah, if I
You
pull
know what I mean?
if I pull the camera back,
I'm the same way.
I would reveal more of my life if I pull the
Yeah.
camera back a little bit. But I do this TV show. Okay. I do this movie that's gonna come out soon. Okay. I do fucking 350 music videos, literally. Okay. I do
Got a recording studio.
I do music. I have 10 albums I'm producing for rappers right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I have clients come in and rap.
Yeah.
I do graphics, like art on my Photoshop. for
Graphic
people.
arts.
You know what I'm saying?
Beat making.
And then I also chill with my girl, watch fucking TV. I play PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my ADHD meets I have too much on my plate.
I do the same thing with my art, though.
But that's the
why I
thing on
always
my
tell people
refrigerator right
about
now.
my art. I go, you gotta continuously, like every other day, you gotta hit me up and go, hey, did you get that piece done? Because I'll start it and go, okay, I'll work on it in a minute, and then the next day I'll wake up and go, oh, I want to do something.
Shout
and
to
I'll
Synopsis.
start doing something else, dude, and then I'll get completely sidetracked.
To take a trip into my personal life for 2 seconds, on my refrigerator, there's
I get warts all over my dick.
I got these bumps. They call me Bumpy Johnson. I don't know what's up. The girls call me Bumpy Johnson in text messages. I saw a girl texting and no. But on my refrigerator, it says there's these 4 things, and it says there's my TV show, there's my movie, there's 2 albums.
Plus,
And I want those
other web shows.
Yeah, the podcast takes up because.
The
but anyway,
the Tanya show.
1 second on that. Keep that in mind because say that when I'm done with what I'm going to say. On the refrigerator, there's these 4 things, and these are things that are taking up massive chunks of my life. There are these 2 albums.
He feels like they should be out.
There's these 2 albums, and there's this movie and this TV show, and they're on my refrigerator on this dry erase board, and I haven't wiped any of them off yet, and it's fucking like, yo.
Yeah, the movie's been almost done for a while, but I feel you want it. He doesn't like really know where he wants to put it on. Do you want to put it out for free? Do you want to try to get money
I think I want to
for
put it
it?
out for free, man.
I think we'll put it out for free. So that's what I'm saying too.
See, I don't care about that shit. I just want people to see it.
Exactly.
I did a movie called A Sea of Green. Where is it, Joe? You see it? Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
I did a movie called A Sea of Green.
It took us a long time.
It took us 3 years to make it. 3 years.
But
to make
we
this
did
movie.
it by ourselves. Trial and error. We did this by ourselves, dude. Like
You could
we
watch it.
were holding the mics, using the lights. Like we were writing the scripts. Like finding the sets. Like we went on vacation for a week to film out in California, dude.
A Sea of
that
Green.
was some of the
Don't get us
funnest
kicked
shit in
off.
my
But
life.
we have
dude.
a bunch of this over here. But
It's one of the
they hate
best
us on
memories of my
YouTube.
life. I'll never I met
Just
some
slide
of
it
the
off.
some
Slide it
of
off just a bit.
I got close to and met some of my best friends on that trip, dude. You know what I mean? That trip was fucking awesome, dude. You know. And like I was saying, like every time I watch the movie, when I get to the part where we go to Humboldt, it's just a memory. It floods back all these memories, hanging out in this guy's studio. You know, after we were done filming, or hanging out
1 to the 3 to the 6.
hanging out in your hotel room instead of everybody else's.
Yeah, I don't want to give away too much for
you
a
know?
Sea of Green episode, but when we went to California,
That shit was fun.
I
as
said,
hell,
"Hey,
dude.
check it out, guys.
Hey,
you guys can share rooms if you want. I want my own room because I don't want anybody in my fucking room. I want to sleep if I need to sleep or work if I need to work, and then my room became the party room.
Yeah, and here's why. Because here's why. There was only one smoking room, and he took it.
No.
Okay? Yes?
That's not true?
No, that's 100% true. There's only one smoking room available, and you go, I'm taking it because I got to smoke and work.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, well, none of us want to sit out on the cold-ass porch and smoke.
Cold? Fuck that shit, man.
Well, it was cold at night. We were all fucking New England. It was, you know, we're used to warm in summertime, dude. You know, it was like, yeah, it was like March, dude. You know, we were cold, dude. You know,
These guys.
But
we had fun.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. It was. Yeah, I don't want to tell too many stories.
Yeah,
but
let's get away from that.
I can start going.
I hope you guys tune in next
that's what I'm saying,
Thursday.
Once you watch it,
Next Thursday, we're going to talk about this movie. We're going to talk about making this movie. I'd love to hear other people because I got my, check it out. I got my version.
Yeah.
But when I'm filming something, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm filming. Bam, 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 I'm filming. I don't know what the fuck is going on over here. I don't know what the fuck is going on over here. These are all stories that I learned after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's cool.
I was the work hog a lot of the movie. Like, if there was something that had to be done while you were filming, I was doing it. You know what I mean? For the most part, you know what I mean? You didn't have Tanya back then to be your
but a Sea of Green taught me how to be a Sea of Green taught me how to be a douchebag.
Yeah.
Because I was like, hey guys, you want to go film a movie? Let's go film a movie, guys. Everybody just chill out and have a good time.
See, I don't know if I want to tell the story
you know
really quick, but I was gonna save it for the podcast. But there was a lot of the times, like it was like we were 3/4 through the movie, and like a lot of times with Alias, like we'd be sitting there waiting for you to get ready, waiting for you to get ready, and then we'd be like, all right, let's walk away for a second, and then soon as we walk away, Alias would go, watch, soon as I walk away, DL's gonna go, Alias, I need you, and then soon as we'd walk away, you'd yell, yo, Alias, I need you, we'd walk back, and then
Alias.
we'd be waiting for you, and it was like every single time, and that's why every single time he'd go, I can't leave DL's eyesight, because as soon as I leave, he'd go, Alias, I need you.
I know.
Even if we
how
weren't soon,
motherfuckers
you need,
are.
because he was the star of the film, so he needed him on set all the time.
It'd be
so
cool to be big enough that I had someone to do that for me that no one knew.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is Billy.
I tried my best.
This is Billy. He's my assistant, and he's
People
gonna
didn't
he's
listen
gonna
to
be
me.
a douche.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
sometimes you have to be because people
Yeah,
get too. Hey, we're not hanging out. We're filming a movie.
Yeah. You're to get the best out of your actor. You kind of you can't be like you can't be like a George Lucas where that's fine. I'll take that. You gotta
do
be
that
like
a lot,
you
though,
gotta be you
'cause
gotta
I know
pull
what
him
I get.
You gotta pull him aside sometimes and go, listen. I need put yourself in the emotional like this character. You're being robbed. Get scared, dude. You know what I mean? How would you feel if there was a gun actually pointed in your face? I don't want you to be hard how you are as a person. Take you how you are as this character. You know what I mean? That's how you know what I mean. That's how you gotta be as an actor, dude.
When I'm when I'm filming, not to give too much away, but when I'm filming, if I know I got it, like if Joe's line is, "Hey, the bus is over there. We gotta get on that bus," and I'm like, "All right, cool, yo, Joe, you're not." He goes, "The bus is over there. We gotta get on that bus." I'm like, "No, it's like this," and then he says it right. I don't have to film it 6 more times.
Yeah.
I edit the shit.
That's another thing.
I film it and I edit it. So I'm
he
like,
knows
all right,
when he got it. So if
Joe has it.
Here's a future thing for anybody that's watching that's gonna work with us. If he keeps asking you to do it again, you didn't get it right. Because if you got it right, he won't ask you again. He knows when he got it right.
Yeah, I don't need.
So
if you get it right, you don't have to do it again.
Exactly. If you ever work with us, I just stuttered like a crazy motherfucker.
Why are you stuttering, Joe? That's
I stutter a lot. I've always stuttered.
That's offensive to people who do turntablists. Shit.
I could do that shit. I can do that shit too, man. I can do that shit too.
It's offensive to DJs, man. Stuttering. You crazy? Oh my God! I hope there's no DJs watching. I hope DJ Big Red has left the chat. At least
so he doesn't get offended.
Yeah, so he does not get offended. Because at least for a little.
I'll tell you though, if you ever work with a film project with us, not music video, but a film project where you're speaking, if you say, like, you don't ask for the take again, then we got it because you're like you said, you're the editor. You know when we got it. You know what I mean? Like I try to say that to the other. Like I was trying to say that to XL. I go if he repeats. If he says, no, one more time, you didn't get it yet. Okay, so you got to kill that line, dude. You know what I mean? Like the garage scene in As Thick as Thieves.
As Thick as Thieves comes soon.
That was the only time that I was...
Just shot and dab looking tough.
That was the only time where I was XL's script reader. And like you can ask him. I don't know if he'll remember, but I was trying to give him the emotion when I was reading the script because I'd give him the line before we would take it, and I'd read the line how like you want to get mad at this part, you know what I mean? And he was feeling it. He was like, all right, because he had said something halfway through. He goes, no, I want Indo to be my script. Like during it was only during that day when we were at the garage. But I was his script like because he was feeling me giving him the lines because I wanted he's a good actor, you know what I mean?
He is good.
He killed that role, so I wanted him to kill that shit.
I think a lot of people when I work with people, working with me and being friends with me is two different things.
I try to tell them that too. I say that.
So
I say the same thing when they're on set. I go when we're on set. He's not DL the homie. He's DL the director. So it's a different person, dude. I say that when I'm at I don't want to be there for 10
hours. I want to be there for 2 hours.
Every time I've been at a job in my life, I've always said that. I go, listen, I'm work Joe right now. I'm not home Joe. So I don't want to be your friend on social media. I don't want your home number and hang out with you out of work because I don't want to. Okay, because then my personal life affects. Like they go, oh, so that's why you're an asshole today because your girlfriend broke up with you. It's like I don't want you to know my girlfriend broke up with me. You know what I mean? I want to be an asshole at work, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I never liked. I've always been like, this is work, Joe. This is. You know what I mean? I'm a cool ass dude at work, Joe. Long as you're a cool ass dude to me. Don't fuck with me because you're fucking with my money.
Jeez, hold on a second. Oh my God, what show are we watching?
Jeez, sorry,
Mind your manners.
Oh, okay. Mind your manners.
Tanya doesn't like me very much.
Tanya doesn't like Joe when he gets all upset and violent. But she loves Joe when he's not upset and violent.
Yeah. I make her laugh, so it's an even balance. So
yeah.
I made her laugh like a motherfucker yesterday. We were filming for the Weekend Warriors.
Yes. Oh yeah. What happened? What was it? I forget. Give us a sneak
peek. There was some reggaeton. There was some reggaeton bumping in the background because we were filming in the hood. And,
okay. Jeez.
You started doing the dance. You started doing the reggaeton dance.
I did.
Yeah, you did. And then you said, "Hey, babe, look," and then she goes, "You gotta go wider." And you started nerding it, and you said whiter, and she started
whiter.
laughing, and I go, "No, whiter's like this," and I pulled my pants all the way up
great.
and stuck my ass up and started reggaetoning like a nerd,
should do
and
it
she
for
was
him.
fucking dying. No, I don't want to do
yeah.
it. I'm gonna save it for like a skit or something, dude.
Motherfucking
She was
joints all
fucking
fucked up here.
dying though, dude. Especially because she's making fun of my two-tone. I got the two-tone skin tone.
The two-tone. Can you see that? Can you
I got
guys
the
see it?
farmer tan.
Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Please ring the bell so you get all notifications.
Making fun
I'm
of my
trying to do a
farmer's
dab,
tan.
but I don't think you guys can see it off camera. But behind Tanya, let me see if I... Hey Tanya, what's going on over there? Can you still can't see it. So
Yeah, man.
Oh, that'd be cool. We still got something else to talk about, but
No, we were on Adele, and then we started talking about Sea Green and
no, I know I know we still got.
and Weekend
I
Warriors.
just want to do another dab before we get into it.
Weekend Warriors.
But please hit that like button. Please subscribe. This is the Mind Your Manners podcast. We are going to start doing Tuesday nights because Chef Tanya Nicole is too cool to be our friend on Thursdays. No, I'm just joking.
No, she just works her ass
She's
off.
been chefing it
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and Thursdays are a big night for her chefing.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't
chefing
supposed
it
to be, but it turned out it was supposed to be. So
Yeah, so we just want to make sure she's always a part of the show.
yeah,
That's
we
why
love it too much.
We
So
always rock her right here.
Yeah.
She got her own section.
we can't do the show without her because there's she keeps us in line. I would say,
she's the best.
and she keeps the show in line as far as like. We wouldn't have been so far off topic as we would. Like, it's cool that we're off topic, but
yeah, I don't care.
she
about
would have
being
pulled
off
the
topic.
she would have pulled
Being
the
off
show.
topic's real. Like, we don't have to just talk about these three things.
But
you know
still,
what I
she
mean?
would have pulled the show back a while ago.
So just please hit that
Especially
like.
if people were reading the script, the top of the thing, going, "When are they going to talk about Adele again?"
Oh my god, that's so true, right?
You know what I mean? We talked about it for 5 minutes and then started talking about our
Yeah, let me
our
just make my
personal
point.
shit.
Let me just make my point on Adele. Let me throw her back up over here. This is my thing about Adele. I said the thing about if she was wearing a UK thing. This whole cultural appropriation, I'm offended by everything. I said this shit on Twitter, and I didn't really get backlash, but I did get a lot of response. And I said this.
People
What
don't like
is the
truth.
difference between this and Beyonce having straight blonde hair?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And that's no diss to Beyonce. I
Nope.
think she's awesome.
Yeah, she looks hot with the straight blonde hair.
But I'm just saying, like, what's the problem? What did Adele do? She came here and supported these people's event
Yeah.
that has been destroyed by bat eating,
Yep.
and she came here and tried to help build awareness. Boom, she wore a bra that had a Jamaican flag. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Cancel her. You better cancel her. How dare she support something? You know what I mean?
I love Brazil, right? I love Brazilians. I've always had Brazilian friends.
Brazil or
right?
Brazil?
I've
I
always
thought it was
wanted.
Brazil.
I've always wanted to visit there.
It's not Brazil?
No, I've always wanted to go to Rio. I've always wanted to visit there. Like, I feel like I'm destined to marry a Brazilian woman. Shout
Joe's
out if you're a
destined.
Brazilian woman.
Shout,
in the
if you're a Brazilian
hit me up
woman
in the
with a big
DM
old
because
butt,
we're destined
if
to
you
be
go,
together. But
Joe.
is it offensive if I wear a Brazilian shirt because I love Brazilian people?
now I guess.
You know what I mean?
What
It's
did she
fucked
do?
up, dude.
Was she?
So I can't wear. Like,
was she calling?
I can't
Chet
wear a
Hanksing it?
Brazilian soccer jersey because I'm not from Brazil.
Was she Chet Hanksing
what I
it? Was
mean?
she talking it? Was she? You know what I mean? Like what did she do exactly?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what's a? I mean,
She be wearing the Jamaican flag, man.
I mean, you're offended by this.
I know.
You're offended by her being positive about something
Yep.
because of what she looks like. Who's being offensive?
Yeah.
You're being offensive.
Yeah.
You hate her because of what she looks like. You're
Okay,
being a racist.
And if she was a tubby like she was before, right, and wore the same exact thing,
Tubby,
Right.
mind your manners, Joe.
if she was a tubby
Jeez, man, hold on.
Mind your manners.
Oh my God, jeez.
like she was before, right, and she wore that same outfit, right, people would have fat shamed her, right, and then nobody would have said anything about the Jamaican thing. They would have been sticking up for her being fat shamed,
Fat?
right?
You can't call her fat.
Mind your manners.
What's it called? Big people shamed? I don't know what it's fat shaming.
No. I feel you. I'm just, I just think it's just crazy, man. Because like I said, if she showed up,
Words are
if she, I
weapons.
wish I photoshopped.
I guess.
I wish I photoshopped the English flag here and been like,
On
if
a
she
crutch.
showed up like that, you would have been mad and be like, oh, well, how dare she wear that? She should have worn a Jamaican flag because
Yeah.
it was a Jamaican festival.
Yeah.
Festival. Why'd you show up with that? It's just
Yeah.
offensive. Or American flag. Oh my God, if she showed up with American flag, you'd be like, she loves Trump.
Yeah, and again, I'll bring it back to like, can you not wear an Irish flag on St. Patty's Day now? Yeah. No, you can, because the Irish people don't get offended.
How dare you say I don't get offended? I'm offended.
We take jokes and we laugh and we go, your jokes can't hurt us, dude.
Words don't hurt. Something rhymes with hurt.
Jokes don't hurt us, bro. Jokes don't hurt us. We laugh and we go, dude, we are Celtic warriors. We will fuck you up.
How come, I don't want to fuck anybody up. I just want to get high and look at Adele in her Jamaican bikini.
Exactly. You know, I saw that picture and I didn't even read the headline. I saw the picture. I go, damn, she looks good right there. I want to click on this picture and get a closer HD view from my spank bank. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Mind your manners.
Oh my God. See?
Sorry, Tanya.
Even when she's not here, she yells at us.
But then I started reading the article and I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. It's like I said, it's people at home with nothing to do, and they're like, ooh, that offends me. Let's start a petition.
What's the problem? I mean,
let's start a petition.
After the podcast, go search Chet Hanks and his accent. That's Tom Hanks' son.
Yeah,
who talks
he actually was trying to hit her up.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but I don't know how to pronounce it, I guess.
Yeah. Chet Hanks, man, you gotta talk it like it is, dude.
Oh my
That's
God.
how he talked, dude. He talked like
Mind
this.
your manners.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Tanya.
Shit. Mind Joe's manners. This is the Mind Your Manners podcast, and Joe is talking in Chet Hanks language.
Yeah, but like 10 years ago, that would have been funny. But now I gotta mind my fucking manners because everybody's so soft-served.
Soft-served.
Soft-served shits. Piles of shit. Remember when your dog had the shits and they do that nice soft shit? That's like, oh, that's nice and tall. I might be able to pick that up on my baggie. And then as soon as it's done, it goes.
I remember when my
you're like, I ain't picking that up. Someone's stepping in that.
I remember when my dog had it.
Oh boy, mind your manners.
Sorry.
Mind your manners.
Yeah, Tanya's hating on us tonight.
Why is she hating on us? But the last thing I wanted to talk about, I mean, we could still go forever, but the last thing I wanted to at least address was
diarrhea diapers.
I don't know if I want to address those this week. Maybe next week? No, not next week. Maybe on the.
It's like
after the weekend, after the movie one, because the next one I want to talk about is this television show on TV.
Is it offensive?
That literally cast.
It's offensive.
Literally, I think it's hilarious, but literally cast a person that everyone thinks murdered her husband. And we're talking about Dancing with the Stars, and their new cast includes documentary, perhaps.
No, but still, dude, that bitch killed that dude and fed that dude to her lions. I mean, her tigers, dude, and her bears. Oh my. Oh my.
But we also have Nelly, someone I don't know, and then Charles Oakley.
Charles Manson? Oh.
No, not Charles Oakley.
Oh, my manners.
I mean, not Charles Manson, Charles Oakley. So I guess if Charles Manson was there, it would make sense that Carole Baskin was there. But
Dancing with the Killers, OJ too.
OJ should be on there. Oh my God.
OJ, Carole Baskin, Charles Manson. Who else can we get? Are the Menendez brothers still alive?
Oh my God.
Mind your manners.
Jeez. Getting in trouble.
It's this tequila I've been drinking.
It's the tequila.
It's killing me.
So I don't know. I think it's funny that a TV show.
I don't know. Like
everyone thinks she murdered someone, and then they put her on their TV show. I think that's kind of weird.
She hasn't been convicted. We agree with this, but it's just like the case is still open, bro. People think she killed that dude.
Yeah, public opinion.
I think they're doing it to get people to watch the show.
Well, obviously.
That's exactly why they're doing it.
Oh, look at the cast. Hold on, sorry, that's not the cast.
No, people would still watch it because it's a popular show.
It's a popular show, but
we right now would not be talking about Dancing with the Stars.
Exactly.
That bitch Carole Baskin wasn't on the show. You know what I'm saying? That bitch Carole Baskin. Fuck that bitch Carole Baskin.
Like for real, I'm trying to show it to the people. Here we go, right here.
Trying to show.
All right, so you got Carole Baskin. That's the only reason we're talking about it. Like Joe said, he's 100% right. We wouldn't be talking about if Nelly was on. This woman I don't know. And then Charles Oakley, who I'm a huge fan of, but I wouldn't be like, dude, you're Charles Oakley.
Come on, man. Do you need money? Like, I'm sure somebody will let you borrow. I'm sure Huey will let you
He can't get into the Knicks games anymore. He got banned from Madison Square Garden.
Really? For what?
For being fucking Charles Oakley.
Oh, man. See, like, that's probably what it is. You think, man, yo, Ewing. Yo, can I borrow some money?
No, he. It's not about that. He's just.
Oh, why the fuck are you on Dancing with the Goddamn Stars, man? You don't need the money.
Just stay famous.
Why? Who cares? Get a restaurant. People will go to eat at it. Get a restaurant in New York. People eat at that shit.
You should get an OnlyFans page.
Exactly. Or get yeah, exactly. Buy shares in Oakley. The glasses. I always thought he owned them anyways.
That's funny.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he owns that shit, right? That's why they're so famous.
He owns it.
Nope. I'm being racist. You're racist because everybody in the name Oakley is related to Charles.
Oh.
Mind your manners.
Sorry, babe.
Damn, Tanya's killing me tonight.
Why do you think he owned sunglasses?
I
Because
don't
his
know,
name was the same?
No, because everybody famous was wearing Oakleys, and Charles Oakley was famous.
His name was Oakley, and they were wearing Oakleys.
They assumed that they were. Oh,
I knew this kid. His last name was King, and I just assumed he worked for Burger King.
This dude.
He was the heir of Burger King.
This dude was king. Everybody's calling him king. I just assumed he was king of America.
Norm Macdonald is
Who's
the
king
heir.
of America now?
Norm Macdonald is the heir of McDonald's.
Who's king of America? Donald Trump?
No, I don't think so.
Joe Biden? Did Joe Biden fall asleep yet?
Oh man!
Did somebody wake up Joe Biden to remind him that he voted? Somebody said, yo, I'll bet you $10 that Joe Biden votes for Trump.
Oh my God, that's so
Oh my
fucking
God.
terrible. We don't talk about politics on the
I
Mind
know,
Your
but it
Manners
was
podcast,
too
though.
funny not to mention. Oh man, we got a crazy person to vote for versus a senile person to vote for.
Yeah, that's
Like,
funny.
these are our options, or you can write in Kanye West.
Please.
What did I just wake up from some crazy ass coma?
Coma.
What the hell is going on?
Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. You want to do a shot?
I got a shot ready.
You got a shot ready? I got a dab ready.
Oh, I'll do that.
You want to get that ready, and then we'll be out.
Yeah, sure.
So this is the Mind Your Manners podcast. Like I said, we want to do a show next Tuesday where we're going to do the Simpsons episode part 2. We'll probably have an amazing guest. We're giving away some awesome art that I want, and we're giving
Some
and
original art from Fox, and then some original art from even better,
And
Indo
then-
Joe.
Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And then the next Thursday, a week from
Yeah,
today,
blah, blah, blah.
we're doing a
Sea
Sea
of
of Green episode where we talk about the first movie we ever made and get some of the cast to call
The
in.
first movie with real weed. The first real weed movie.
That might be true.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people tried to claim it, and they came out after our movie.
Yeah.
And I'll fight them. Like,
Oh, Joe wants to
what
fight
I mean?
him? Oh my
Well, I
God.
mean, like I'll argue with you about
Oh.
it, and then if you don't want to keep arguing, we can go out back and do a little fisticuffs.
Mind your manners.
Huh, why are you so much manners? He just said he wanted to fight somebody. He didn't say
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
rude.
No, I want to argue, and if you don't want to keep arguing, because I can't change your mind that we came out first, and then you copied us, I will talk about it next Thursday.
Yeah, timestamps never lie. I don't know.
I'll
so-
talk about it next Thursday. And
Next Thursday.
maybe I'll name drop who I'm talking about. Maybe I will, maybe I won't,
I think you
because
should, fuck it.
they are friends with somebody that we like. So
Okay.
maybe I shouldn't. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll get drunk enough, and you
might
got to
talk-
tune in next Thursday
Yeah.
to see.
We might talk about that. You might have to see that on the behind the scenes. So again,
Yeah, you might not see it because I
Mind
don't want to
Your
get in trouble.
Manners podcast. Yeah. But we're gonna do another shot. Hold it in. No, sorry. Another dab. Hold it in. Shot. Hold it in. Joint puff. Well, I'm gonna do.
a beer chug.
Joe's gonna do a beer chug, and I'm gonna do a joint puff.
Shot
So
beer chug.
what really has to happen is I really have to get my things here.
I'll do a beer
So
chug shot.
we really appreciate everybody that watches us, everybody that hangs out with us. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please hit up all our social medias. Let me show you before I get my dab rolling here. These are all our social medias right here.
Oh, come on, man.
Ready?
Mind
Oh, sorry. That's not
Mind your
our
manners,
social
mind your
media. That's Tanya. But here's our... All right, boom. We're on YouTube. You're watching this channel right now. We're on Facebook, Mind Your Manners Podcast. We're on Instagram, Mind Your Manners Podcast. And we're on Twitter, Best Podcast Out. Oh, my God. I fucked my joint up. And then we also have the Clip channel, which is... You could still watch the live show there, but it's only live here. We put it there after. You could go to our Clip channel, and that's on YouTube.
The Clit channel.
Joe says it's a Clit channel, but it's a whole. That's my only.
That's
only
my
fans.
channel.
That's my OnlyFans account.
You ready with this shit?
Hold on, I gotta heat my dab up. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to run the show and do dabs and heat my joint up. 'cause
Man, you
I'm-
say you're a multitasker.
well, hold on, I gotta make sure my joint. Gotta make sure the joint. Gotta make sure the
Make
joint's
sure
burning.
you
Gotta
tell
make...
your friends about next Tuesday too.
Yeah, Simpsons. If
The
you love the
Simpsons
Simpsons,
episode.
next
If you
Tuesday.
liked the first one, this one's gonna be better.
Joe says if you like the first one, this is gonna be better.
This one will be better because we're not gonna be talking about episodes and we're gonna be talking about all the obscure
Damn,
shit.
this is gonna be rough.
It's gonna be fun.
So please,
If you're
like
a
that.
Simpson fan, this will be fun.
Please
Ready?
like that. Nope, I'm just trying to get the outro loaded up, all that shit. Please like that clip channel because that's where all
Yeah, that helps us grow.
that helps us grow because that's where all the short content is. Like, oh, this is where
Helps
they
us grow like a teenage dick.
See, that'll be there. But I got my dab heated up. Oh, we got my joint. Make sure my joint's still burning. All right, the joint's still burning.
Ready?
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Oh my God. We are terrible people. We are terrible.
Woo!
Terrible human beings.
Shut
This
up.
is the Mind Your Manners
Woo!
podcast. I hope you've pushed like. I hope you've subscribed and rung
Yes,
the bell.
sir. Next Tuesday.
We're gonna start
Yeah,
doing
next
Tuesday
Thursday.
nights, and next Thursday night we have a Sea of Green special guest, all that shit. I hope you guys have a good night.
Thanks for
I hope-
joining, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, we out here. Skip the move.